It is Tuesday.
Good morning.
Morning, Robin. Yeah, Artie is not here. He called in sick this morning, and just so you know. Now, I can tell you that I received a message from Artie last night. I didn't hear my phone ring, but who knows what the hell planet I'm on. Artie called me from Dancing with the Stars. He was watching it. He says, you have got to be the greatest PR machine for Dancing with the Stars. After that interview today...
He watched it?
I had to watch it to see if that chick was hot. If that chick was so hot, the one that Kevin Connolly from Entourage is there.
Right.
And he goes, holy shit, nothing gay about this show. I mean, I think he's a convert now.
Oh, no, he's going to start watching Dancing with the Stars?
He couldn't believe how good looking... Although, her name is Julianne, and Artie called her Sabrina.
He might be mixing her up. But Sabrina... Who's Sabrina?
I don't know, but...
Who is Sabrina?
Julianne is the one that Kevin Connolly... Right, Julianne?
Yes.
Fred?
Yeah, Julianne.
Yeah, and her brother's on the show, too. He's a dancer.
Her brother's on the show?
Yeah, almost good-looking enough to be a woman, blonde-haired kid.
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
Everybody's a good-looking woman.
Yeah. Anyway, so Artie called me all upbeat. He goes, I want to talk to you because we should compare notes. We're both watching Dancing with the Stars, which is a rare call from Artie.
Yes.
I don't really get calls from Artie at home.
And that would have been a bonding call. You two could have sat on the phone watching Dancing with the Stars together.
What Artie doesn't realize is I TiVo, and I don't start watching until a half hour later.
Ah, so you can fast forward.
Yeah, I can't stand sitting through
all the good
commercials.
parts.
Yeah, I just get right to the good parts. I hate the woman co-host on there. I have a lot of problems.
Is she still pregnant?
No, there's a lot of people I have to fast forward through.
I see.
And that chick from Beverly Hills 90210, the blonde-haired girl, Jenny Garth.
Yeah.
She's got to be disturbed, right? I mean, she makes weird, like, contorted faces. Do you watch the show at all?
No.
She's like...
Twitching during the dance?
I don't know, but she'll go, like, she'll hear bad news from the judges, and she'll go...
Screws up her face a lot, huh?
It's like, she doesn't look normal.
She's a ditz, probably.
Yeah, no, I think that there's really a problem there.
You mean like a mental problem or a physical problem?
I don't know anything, but...
Are we ready to diagnose her?
I've never seen a normal person make faces like that.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Gary? You watch the show.
I don't watch the show, but John High just told me Sabrina is one of the Cheetah Girls.
No, she got kicked off.
Sabrina's off the show.
I know that. I keep up with that.
And she was ugly, so it couldn't be the one Artie was talking about.
Yeah, she was a little hefty, wasn't she?
A little.
Yeah. Oh, there's no... I mean,
Benji says.
Anyway, so then Artie called Gary this morning and now is blaming his new diet for his illness.
Please.
Let me see. I got a whole bunch of
We got that from Robin with her detox thing. So we figured it worked for her.
I didn't ever lose time at work.
Oh, you got
All right, you ready? Here's Artie's... Gary thinks this is Artie's masterpiece because...
Okay. This is the best call ever?
Well, because he feels it's just he's got the sick voice.
It contains everything. He sounds sick.
And he was careful not to cough on it.
Jared, it's Artie. I'm not coming in today. I'm sick. I just threw up. And,
oh, no.
To tell you the truth, I think I need something to eat other than this fucking diet.
He's caving.
I got to tell you something.
What?
Having worked with Artie now, how many years we have Artie on the show?
Oh, 7 or 8.
Okay. I got to tell you, I've seen the guy be on heroin, and I've seen him, go through breakups, and I saw him get really upset with Sal and Richard. I have never seen a more miserable guy since he started this diet. I think food withdrawal is even, there's no
worse
Subutex.
Than
yeah.
The heroin withdrawal.
Worse. Do you agree? Have you been noticing his...
Yeah, I know that he's struggling.
He is struggling.
Yeah, but he's got this mental toughness that makes him go through the pain, but it's not working. His body is going to bring him down.
I really think the diet's fucking killing me. I threw up and it was like nothing, and I don't know. Maybe my immune system is fucked because of it.
Oh my God, he was on it for 3 days.
But
he's starving. His immune system's fucked up from a 3-day diet.
You know, be Alfred's laughing at you.
Yeah, you know, there are people who are in real trouble. His immune system, now he's just very depressed.
Yes.
He wants to eat whatever he wants to eat.
See, this is the problem. The depression causes him to eat, and he's done nothing about the depression.
Right. Right. He's having high C and Coca-Cola withdrawal.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a fever and I'm fucked here, so I'm not coming in today.
Then just go back to eating. Eat your 50 cupcakes.
How much have you lost anyway? Have you noticed any loss of weight?
No. I like also that here's a guy eating 50 cupcakes a day. That didn't make him sick.
No.
That didn't affect his immune system.
He was as healthy as a bull.
He got off of that, and now his immune system
That's
shot.
right. His immune system is shot in 3 days.
I love that guy.
And it makes perfect sense to him.
You know, I could do like 4 hours a day just like...
Analyzing Artie.
Just talking to Artie about Artie problems.
Look, I was laughing so hard. See, I didn't want to say it. I hope he's sleeping.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a
He's
replay.
asleep. He's asleep.
But I was in the car with him and his mother. It was the funniest dynamic I've
Well,
ever
what's going on for real? Finally tell me, because I know this. You see, Artie doesn't know it all stems from, you know, his early life.
He's like a 9-year-old.
Oh, he is.
And so his mother gets in the car, or, you know, she's at the restaurant, she's being light, just having general conversation, and she doesn't say anything about the day, right? This was the day he had the blow up with Sal and threw the thing. Finally, he goes, Mom, did anybody tell you about the show today? And she says, oh, Artie, I heard your uncle called me, so I had to turn it on. Why'd you have to do that? Oh, Ma.
He's in love with that mother.
And this went on. It was like an Italian movie. Oh, Ma. And Artie, they should never have spoken to you like that. But Ma was out of line. And he was beating himself up, and his mom was propping him up.
If you ever want to rent a movie, it's called Marty. Yeah. And I've always said Artie should replay Marty, because Artie's real life is Marty.
Oh.
But you don't, you know, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it was just...
yeah, he's way tied in with that mom and the sister.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah.
And then when the sister, did you hear? You know, he had to make sure they all knew. And then he had to cry that, I shouldn't have done it, Ma. I was wrong, Ma. And Mommy's like, but they shouldn't have talked to you like that, Artie. You're so good to them.
Yeah. Ay vey. See, he needs you to observe him.
Oh, it was amazing.
So what do you think is going on in terms of the dynamic of why Artie can't, you know, get his life together with, you know, food, and what do you think it is? Is it that he's really angry about how...
Yeah, he's got a lot of pent-up anger, first of all, from the death of his father.
Right.
He feels a little guilty, and he feels a little abandoned.
Right.
Combined.
Which is something he ain't in touch with.
No.
Right.
And he's pissed off. And he became the focal point of the family. And he's got to remain a mess so that everybody has something to do.
Right. Or he's also angry that now he's got to be the support system to his mom.
Well, yeah, he had to grow up before he wanted to grow up.
Yeah.
And so he's still, you know, he maintains that sort of 9-year-old, Mommy.
Wow. Does he say mommy?
No, but he was like, Ma, you know, he was whining like, I mean, it was a song. Oh, Ma.
It's hard to grow up when you're in that, when you're in that mode.
Really? Ma, did you hear the show? Well, I shouldn't have thrown the thing, Ma. I was wrong, Ma.
Jesus. Yeah, we got to get him. We got to get him.
He needs help.
You know what, though? I love the guy. I got to say.
He's so great. He is.
Great.
He's
got the best heart out of He's got the best heart out of anybody I've ever met.
Amazing guy.
Yeah. He's a good dude. I hope he's okay. I mean, this diet is killing him. I look over at him sometimes and I see just a miserable guy because he makes love to that food.
Believe me, Wednesday was torture for him last week because they had the Halloween cupcakes.
Oh, poor bastard. I swear to God, I wish I could just give him a pill that he could eat whatever he wants and not gain weight, but...
And he's sitting there nursing the one Coke, you know, that he can have.
And he wants 9. You know, he just wants his food.
Trying to drown his sorrow in water.
I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll call you later. Sorry, guy. And later.
That's my boy.
But he really, you know, Reverend Bob is right. Reverend Bob even says, I got on the pills, I'm losing weight, I'm not drinking, because he feels better. Artie's drowning his sorrow either in food or heroin or coke.
But he won't get help.
No.
You know, I gave him the name of a top psychiatrist. You know, I mean, really, really, and a lot of thought went into who his psychiatrist should be.
Yeah, because he needs the top guy.
Yeah, this is the top guy.
He needs a team of top guys.
This top guy will have to quit every client and just concentrate on
Poor thing. But to blame the diet on being sick.
Actually, I don't want to tell you the name of his psychiatrist because that's private between Artie and the psychiatrist,
right.
if Artie ever goes to him. But the guy's name is Sigmund Freud, okay? That's how incredible. He's considered the father of modern psychiatry.
Hello?
Garrett, it's Artie. What's up, man?
Artie?
Listen, man, I'm not going to come in today. I'm sick.
Yeah?
Sick as a dog. I got a fever.
Maybe you called the wrong number.
That's like...
Okay.
It's 5 a.m. on Monday.
Well, according to my clock, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, not 5 o'clock in the morning.
And, I don't know. I'm going to try to get rid of this today.
Get rid of what?
I don't know.
No. This is the wrong number. This is Avenue.
It's the only number I figured I could call.
Okay, but you're calling the wrong number. I don't have no one works for me. It's only me and my cousin.
All right, so I'm not going to be there today.
Yeah.
I'm going to rest today. I should be there tomorrow.
Where?
Hopefully. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine with me. What am I going to tell you? Don't be here.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I'm not going to be there today.
I think you got wrong.
I'm going to rest today. I should be there tomorrow. Hopefully. All right, I'm sorry.
You don't work here. Nobody works in this place but me and my cousin. I don't even know you.
So funny. It reminds me of that. There was a TV show or something. I can't remember where I saw it, but guy decided he would just show up for work every day, even though he didn't work there.
He didn't work there?
Yeah. I can't remember what it was. Jim Carrey or somebody comes to mind when I think of this. Yeah, so he shows up every day, and he's kind of... And after a while, they all just figure he works there.
They just let him keep coming there.
Maybe it was an episode of Sex and the City. I don't know what it was, but it was really funny.
Good morning, Down.
Gary, it's Artie.
Who's Artie?
Need more ammunition.
Who is this? And what do you want from me? Why are you...
It's Thursday morning. I can't stop throwing up or shitting.
I told you this last time. I don't know you. I don't know your name. I don't know why you keep on calling me. Stop bothering me.
Sorry I had to bleep that, but...
What believe? Believe what? What are you talking about?
I got some sort of stomach virus. It's killing me. I gotta go, I'm going to the doctor, so I'm not going to be there today, so...
Oh, okay. Go see a doctor before you drop dead.
Have a good time with this one.
Man.
I'll probably be in tomorrow. I know I will be, no matter what.
I see you coming in the store. I promise you. I'll punch you in the mouth. I don't want you in the store tomorrow.
It's better than dealing with this, so...
Go ahead, deal with it, and go fuck yourself.
Sorry, Gary. Later.
Whatever.
He's so sympathetic. Yeah, go before you drop dead.
For those of you just tuning in again, Artie is sick today. He called in sick.
Yes, another infamous call.
Called me at home at around 8 o'clock, was fine.
Yeah, what did he get sick overnight?
I don't know, but this is just a reminder of that if you happen to miss it.
Garrett, it's Artie. I'm not coming in today. I'm sick. I just threw up, and to tell you the truth, I think I need something to eat other than this fucking diet.
Good food is killing
me. I really think the diet's fucking killing me. I threw up and it was like nothing, and I don't know. Maybe my immune system is fucked because of it. But,
we found it amazing that Artie's immune system could be fucked up from 3 days of dieting and eating healthy. All the years of just tremendous abuse.
Artie had a salad and now he's sick.
Artie ate something healthy and got sick. It killed him. It killed him. Absolutely killed him. But we'll hope that Artie will be back tomorrow. He continues on.
Can you imagine? But when the last time he called in sick, we told him the next time, you know, like as if he has a cold, he coughs. But when he says he has diarrhea or is vomiting, he should actually throw up.
Yeah.
But
because of his diet, he has nothing in it.
I have a fever and I'm fucked here, so I'm not coming in today. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll call you later.
I have
Sorry, guy.
He called me at 8 o'clock.
This is suspicious, Howard.
Because he was watching Dancing with the Stars to see how hot that dude's girlfriend was. And he called me to discuss it, and he was fine.
That's why it's suspicious. When did he get overtaken by this illness?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound right.
Yeah. I mean, but look, give him the benefit of the doubt. It doesn't sound right that you're getting calls from Nick Manning and not doing them.
Right.
Sounds
And
wrong
not
there.
what?
And not doing them.
Right.
Oh, please.
We got to get in Steve Langford. Stevie, get in here and do your thing. Steve Langford from the Howard 100 News. Steve?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Breaking news.
Yes.
Artie Lang.
Uh-oh.
His alleged diet. Is it the cause of him being sick today? Howard 100 News obtaining this picture of Artie Lang yesterday at the corner of Houston and Varick Streets, downtown, armed with a big bag of McDonald's and a drink.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure that's a salad.
So if he's claiming...
He had an audition yesterday, so that's probably where he was getting that food.
So he's claiming he's sick from his diet, but he's sitting there sipping a 32-ounce drink and a big bag of food.
See,
we're just asking.
Wow.
Now, could that be a scene?
How do you know that was taken yesterday?
Confirmation.
Yeah.
Sources.
Okay.
No, wait, can I see the picture again?
Yes, of course.
A little
What was he
closer.
wearing
Only reason I
yesterday?
want to see his shave. His shaving was really unusual yesterday. It was like super.
It was super tight, close.
Yeah, that was yesterday. He was wearing that Ohio State shirt.
Yeah, that's
Teddy
true.
verifies it, his assistant. He
So
verifies
does Teddy...
that Artie did, in fact, have McDonald's yesterday.
So what kind of diet is he on?
What diet is he lying about causing him illness?
Right, sorry. Teddy verifies that he was at that corner wearing that outfit. Not that he didn't see him have McDonald's.
I hear Sal getting mad again.
It's in his hands. Maybe he had a McDonald's salad, but I doubt it.
No.
Well, still, the 32-ounce drink.
You don't go to McDonald's for salad.
Hello, Gary. I'm sick from this diet.
He probably had 4 Angus burgers.
Who's he kidding?
Oh, my goodness. And here we're listening to him every day when he tells us he's being so good and he's only getting the Frankie and Johnny's restaurant to send him a meal of fish and vegetables.
There's the picture.
The guy's a half vegan.
Unbelievable.
Amazing.
Well, I mean,
Jared, so Artie.
I feel so betrayed.
I'm not coming in today. I'm sick. I just threw up, and to tell you the truth, I think I need something to eat other than this fucking diet.
no. So how many adults you know always throwing up? Why is everyone throwing up? I haven't thrown up
all the time.
I haven't thrown up since I'm like 7.
Well, that's why I resented it when you said Artie's so healthy. Artie's always throwing up.
I really think the diet's fucking killing me.
No.
I threw up, and it was like...
He's eating McDonald's yesterday.
Right. It was a relapse of McDonald's that's killing you.
What do you make of this, John?
Maybe for him, it is a diet. I mean, he's eating less than he was before.
Maybe he didn't get, supersized.
Because honestly, like Artie, like Robin even said, does Artie look any thinner to you? I mean, like he's already been doing this a week or so.
And with the rate he was eating, he should have fallen off.
Right.
Yeah, something should have been.
Yeah.
When you went to dinner with him, was he like watching what he ate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a salad and I forget what his entree was, but it was probably chicken or something.
No side dishes, nothing.
No.
Well,
You know
And
he
I
was
told you,
stopping.
the
You know
one
he was
Coke.
stopping somewhere on the way home.
one Coke and no dessert.
Right.
Wow.
Nothing, and I don't know. maybe my immune system is fucked because of it.
Because of his diet.
But you know, I told you he made me wait downstairs for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Probably eating.
He could have been throwing away the McDonald's.
He's tanking up. Before
14 pizza boxes in his apartment.
Before Miss Perfect Diet showed up.
Anyway, I have a fever and I'm fucked here, so I'm not coming in today.
I got quarter pounderitis.
But tomorrow I'll call you later.
Tomorrow.
Sorry, Gar. And later.
Sounds like a motorboat.
He's off to the races.
I'm puking. I don't feel well.
What else you got there, Stevie?
Also today, behind the history of Howard Stern, the voiceover session for this extraordinary radio documentary to begin today with Jim Forbes, best known as the voice of VH1's Behind the Music. The signing of Jim Forbes to narrate the history of Howard Stern, yet another sign of the magnitude of this project. The history of Howard Stern begins December 17th here on Howard 100.
Excellent news. I can't wait for that special. Everyone is looking forward to it, even Artie. There he goes again. That's actually tape of Richard Christie throwing up. That's real.
Oh.
Unbelievable. But, well, what the hell? That's some message.
Steve, in the age of photo doctoring and Photoshop, and really it calls into question the legitimacy of digital photography.
Until you have sources.
Right.
First of all, the guy who was down there. Secondly, somebody, well, we don't like to break sources, but somebody who's there. 2 people who were there.
So you have eyewitnesses.
Yes, absolutely.
This is for real.
Yes.
This is the real deal.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not going in there unless I'm sure.
Now, what was inside that bag? Are we talking
we don't know.
the double cheeseburger meal? What's going on?
Who knows? Could it be a salad? A lot of people believe that's impossible. Could this be a diet drink? Again.
You'd like to say yes, but logic tells you no.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on a diet, you don't necessarily think of McDonald's as the first place you're going to go, but who knows?
Hey, Steve, way to go, man.
You are the man.
You ended a lot of speculation about whether he was out due to his diet or...
Well, listen, this is
sickness.
thanks to a tipster on the Howard 100 News tip line, so thank you to that tipster.
You keep the stories coming, Steve.
Eddie.
Thank you, buddy.
We love your work.
Great to talk to you.
Eddie.
Mr. Quivers.
That picture was apparently taken on Houston and Varick.
I know exactly the area.
Perhaps he was you want to know my opinion? I think he was getting McDonald's for his driver, Herb, who might have been hungry after waiting outside for Artie, to pick him up after work. So
Ted.
We don't know if Artie ate it. We don't know.
Ted, come to me. Come to me. I need to know. Did Artie enter a McDonald's yesterday?
By the way the picture looks, it looks like he entered a McDonald's, yes. But I wasn't with him, so... Did he eat it? No idea. But
to the best of your knowledge, is he really sticking to this diet?
Yeah, he is. To the best of my knowledge, I swear, Scouts honor, he has been sticking to this diet.
But there is no false accusation going on behind that picture. It's very possible, seeing that he was in the area and there was a picture shot, and there's definitely McDonald's.
That's what they
right
needed to
there.
confirm with me. They said that's how they confirmed it. They said, what street was his audition on?
Right.
And I said, Varick Street. And that picture was taken on the corner of Houston and Varick, so therefore they put 2 and 2 together.
Well, Artie blamed his absence today on his
diet. Perhaps it was maybe...
And he's not sticking to it. Is there any chance he's using again?
No. Using what? Maybe using sugar, but I mean, come on.
Not any drugs or any hardcore stuff again.
No. Look, he might have fallen off the wagon and ate a little something, or maybe he felt guilty about eating something, so he ate some healthy food that was left over or something. I don't know. I mean, you know how he likes to go through and eat old food in the fridge. Maybe he did something like that again and got sick. But Look, that fan catching that picture of him leaving the McDonald's is very incriminating, but let's hope for the best that maybe he just got a salad. Maybe it was a McDonald's salad. They do have a healthy menu now.
You're doing your job as an assistant.
Thank you very much.
We know what's going on. You're someone who is successfully in the midst of a very good diet, a very healthy diet. We just found out that Artie's been eating McDonald's.
Right.
Are you really disappointed by this?
Well, the thing that disappoints me more than anything is Artie felt the need to lie. He doesn't have to lie to us. And so now I have to question whether he's ever telling the truth.
Especially with his absence, seeing that he's blaming the lack of junk food on his, his nauseousness today and missing work.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense when he was eating McDonald's just yesterday. So the diet has nothing to do with his illness.
So why do you think he's out today? What do you think's going on? Is there a possibility that he's using again?
Once again, because of the lie, I have to then say something's wrong with Artie other than his diet.
So it causes reason for a lot of speculation.
I figure after he talked to Howard and he realized he was watching Dancing with the Stars, he fell off the wagon.
Uh-oh. See what happens when you eat McDonald's? It's proof positive you should not eat McDonald's.
It makes you gay.
Yeah.
So, by the way, you know who's hanging out in the hallways? Your old arch enemy.
Who's that?
Do you know this, Steve? Penny Crone is out there.
Oh, Howard, you know why she's here?
Why?
You know what Penny's doing for a living now?
What?
She's real estate.
Okay.
Right, she heard
At an old age home.
And guess who she heard's looking for an apartment?
A blowjob's gonna cost you $4.
Oh, she's here to help. Oh, you're using Penny to help you
I
find
haven't talked to Penny.
Oh, but you should.
Penny just showed up. Robin hasn't called her at all.
This is a real fixer-upper.
Oh, this Penny. Hey, Penny, you're out of TV completely? What a shame.
She's so good.
What a shame.
Hi, how are you?
See you guys.
How are you?
Can I give you a kiss or no?
Well, not right now. Later, I'll bend you over the sink.
He'll make out with you.
Yeah.
Hi, Robin.
I mean, I'm on the air now, but how are you doing? How's the real estate thing going?
Awesome. I've sold one apartment for $2.6 million.
Wow.
Nice.
Love it. I actually went to school and graduated and took the state test and passed.
Do you miss reporting at all?
No.
Not at all?
No. I've been there, done that.
Really?
Been there. I miss you guys. I miss coming in and writing news stories for you guys. But, enough already.
Right.
And, I had a friend that was great. He was at real estate school, New York City real estate school, gay guy, right? And I meet him there. His name is Joe. And he walks in, he sits down next to me. This is how I meet him. And the crowd that takes their real estate license in this city is hysterical. And he sits down next to me and he says, these people had a choice. They could either go to prison or real estate school. So,
wow. So that's now that you've left, what is your real opinion of Steve Langford? I know when you were here,
you know what? I don't even want to get into that. I haven't even thought about that. I want to sell Robin an apartment.
Howard, there you go.
Robin, don't laugh. That's why I came up here.
What is it, Shirley?
That sounds wonderful.
There was an argument, like, back when Penny worked here between Steve and Penny that I taped in the newsroom with my recorder. I burned it on the CD, and I brought it to Gary, and I played it for him. And Gary didn't even want to air it because he said it was too brutal and, too personal. Like, these two really have gone at it, and they still don't like each other.
I don't understand why you wouldn't like Steve. I really honestly never understood it.
Well, obviously you like him more than me because you fired my ass and you kept his ass. So.
Well, I love Steve. I love you. But
there he is. Hi.
I have a call. Nice. Rejection.
Nice.
No, that's the time to kiss her.
Yeah, right? Can you believe this?
Oh, so you do like Steve.
I do. You know what? It's funny. When a year goes by and you step aside, you know what? I got nothing against Steve.
So when you sell an apartment for $2.6,
yeah.
What is the commission on that? About $125,000.
Well, here's you go. I go to these things with this guy that just sold in the Plaza. You ready for this? $32 million in the Plaza.
Wow.
His name is Kristen. He made $1 million commission on 2.6. You get 5%. Then I got to split it with my broker.
Right.
Half of that, and then if there's another broker, so when the dust settles, maybe you make $12,000.
All right, but that's kind of nice.
It's better than what I've been making. Robin, I need your help, though.
You want Robin to buy an apartment with you?
I do.
How does Robin know you know the really good listings?
I do. I do know them. Everybody knows.
You just got into the business.
I've been into the year, Robin.
Oh, okay.
A year. I know.
Penny Crone. She knows.
Tell me what you want. Tell me how much you want to spend. Tell me where you want to live. How many bedrooms you want.
Are you against using Penny, or you have someone?
No, I haven't. I haven't contacted anyone. I'm certainly open to listening to what she has to say.
You know who just bought in my building, the penthouse? I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this, but I'll do it anyway. What the hell? What's she going to do? Shoot me? Gayle King.
Wow.
Really?
She
I
get that
could
kind
be
of money?
Gayle King's neighbor?
Yeah, she's going to be in the penthouse.
Robin wants to live right next door to her.
Hey, Howard, one time a fan sent in Steve Langford a trophy for Best Reporter, and it made Penny so nuts that she wanted to break it. Remember, she came in here and broke it on your show?
Those days.
And I talked to her like 3 weeks ago, and I asked her about Steve. This was her quote. She said that the people who fired her from Fox, she doesn't hate as much as she hates Steve. And this was 3 weeks ago.
Why are you digging this up?
Because we should talk about it.
Why do you hate Steve?
I'm a professional. Look at how I dress.
But I don't understand the rift between you and Steve. What happened here? He's such a nice guy.
You know what? I can't even remember why I hate you, Steve.
I can. It was an issue of work back there. Like Steve would piss her off by saying she's not working enough, and she would get pissed off because she would see Steve as like a brown noser going to wait for David Lee Roth in the alleys and like doing all this work and like trying to look good in your eyes, and it would piss her off. So
he's doing his job.
You know.
Well, I am not out there trying to look good. I mean, we come in and do headlines. We barely work with Howard. The fact of the matter is we're reporters. We go cover stories. That's what we're supposed to do.
Well, I got to give you credit, Steve. You did work a hell of a lot harder than I did.
Yeah, he is
He's a hard worker. I got to give him credit.
He certainly is. That's what keeps him going.
But you know what, Howard, I was thinking about you. And
have you ever given a new client, like a real estate, like you're going around with a guy showing him an apartment, have you ever given a guy BJ?
No,
interested?
No, they're not interested in me. That's the problem. Some of these brokers are like 25 years old. Forget about it.
I'd say, hey, honey, you want a commission, you take care of the kid right now.
I would do it if they asked, but they don't ask. You know, that's the problem.
You'd be willing.
That's why I want to work for Robin.
Right.
I doubt if you'll ask, you know.
Right. And if she does, you'll do it. That's all.
For Robin, I do.
Well, Penny.
She is now working. She's out here hustling for a client. Look at her.
I am.
Putting in the time.
I did Fox Business Channel 2 weeks ago. Did you see me in the Post?
No.
A couple of weeks ago, they had a big on page 6.
I saw that.
Yeah, I was on page 6, and I'm working it, Robin, and I'm going to I will be your best broker. Because, you guys like Howard. You must have a broker you love, and, you're not going to...
Absolutely. Sal, what is it?
It's nice to have Penny back, but I'm glad she's doing real estate because she totally stunk as a news journalist. I mean, wait, hold on.
What are you doing?
I can back it up. What type of news journalist interviews @RonnieMund and he's impersonating his wife, and Penny completely fell for it?
That was great.
All right.
It's in white in GP1. That is the greatest bit in the history of the show.
All right. Great. Here's Penny interviewing what he thought was Ronnie's wife.
Ronnie, the limo driver, has been married for more than 25 years. Ronnie is married to Bonnie, and they have 2 beautiful grown children. Ronnie wasn't roasted on the Howard Stern show. He was fried. Comics like 𝗛cie, the Reverend Bob Levy, Sal, Artie Lane, Jim Florentine, and Don Jameson skewered Ronnie. They joked about everything from Ronnie's age to Ronnie's insatiable appetite for Scores girls. So, what does Bonnie think of Ronnie's roast?
I think they really didn't do enough to him. They should have did more.
Really?
Yeah, because he could take it a lot better. I thought they were going to do a lot more to him, but they kind of mellowed out on him a little bit, I think.
Did he talk to you after the roast and say what he thought?
Yeah, he was pretty calm. I thought he was going to be a little more upset, but he was okay with it.
Now that's interesting. They didn't roast him enough. A lot of observers say he came out of Studio 69 well done. Anyhow, moving forward, imagine living with Ronnie. What's he like when he's not driving Howard and girls at Scores? Crazy.
He's a lunatic at home.
Tell me, what's he like?
He's always with his NASCAR races, and it's just on Sundays you can't even talk to him. He's just like glued to the television set.
What's he watching? NASCAR?
NASCAR. He's so into NASCAR and Tony Stewart and all those guys. It's all he's into. And strippers. He's so into strippers.
And that doesn't bother you?
No, because he comes home to me.
What is it like being married to him when you know that he goes to Score and you hear all this stuff on the radio?
Yeah, but you got to remember, when he goes to Scores and hangs out with all those hot girls, he comes home to me.
If you could pick another job for Ronnie to do, what would it be?
Probably managing Scores. That's where he loves to be.
And you would still stay married to him?
Of course.
What advice do you have to all women to keep a marriage together when you got a lunatic, as you say, for a husband like Ronnie?
Let your man do what he wants, as long as he comes home to you every night.
What more is there to say? Ronnie and Bonnie, keep up the great...
maybe Sal's right. Maybe reporting wasn't for you.
I am such a sucker.
So Ronnie, even with the bad grammar.
Yeah. I know, right? But I just saw him out here. Everybody looks great. I'm so happy
We're happy to see you. Congratulations on your real estate career.
Thanks.
And I certainly will hope Robin will keep you in mind. But, let's see.
I certainly will keep her in
All
mind.
right.
I'm going to be outside here.
All right, thank you, Penny.
Bye. Thank you,
Miss
everybody.
Penny
I love
Crone.
you.
I'm going to try and make her cry before today's over.
No, no more of
Leave her
that.
alone. She's very sensitive. She really
For
is.
old time's
I love
sake.
her. I love her. I love you, Penny.
Just
Thank
don't point
you,
at
Howard.
her.
I love you too.
All right, I love you, babe, and I'll see you in the hall when I get
Yeah,
out.
I'll be in the
Okay,
hall.
okay, very good.
All right, Penny, get out.
And Ronnie, clear her out of the hall so I don't run into her. Thank you. All right, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, Penny's a news story, isn't she?
That she's back here?
That she's back and she's now in real estate?
Now she's Robin's real estate broker. Who would ever believe that?
Penny, you had your shot.
I did.
No, you had your shot to really give it to Langford, and you didn't. You sort of.
No, you know what? I just want.
She's matured.
I have matured, right?
Yes, she's.
You've had lunch with me a couple of times
That's
in
right.
the last week, and
Once she finished cursing him out for the first half hour of lunch, we started eating, and it's clearly behind her now.
I'm not mad at him.
No, I could see that because you
You
would have
know,
gone after him if you were.
I've matured. I've got to give you my card, my address, and you've got to give me your number.
I
Your
will-
email.
you know what? I'll email you and give you all this information.
Yeah, well, I'll have to be up here next month, and she'll weigh 30 pounds. Will you promise?
I promise to do that. We should have lunch at least.
You look.
I
oh
would
my
love
God,
to.
you look phenomenal.
Absolutely, it's so good to
And
see
you know
you.
what?
I miss
Julie,
you.
Tim, Howard never told me you lost weight. I can't believe.
Because we're not allowed to talk to you.
They don't sing my praises.
Do you feel better?
They don't talk about me when I'm not around.
Your face, everything.
Thank God.
Wait a minute.
I'm doing you a favor.
Getting her to answer.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Thank God you don't talk
Do you
to me.
feel better?
I feel great.
Don't you feel like it's different when you go out in the street?
I feel great.
Did you buy new clothes?
Please. Otherwise I'd be naked.
Oh, Robin, you look. I am, because everybody kept saying.
All right,
you
Penny,
look-
stop with the hard
Shut the
sell.
fuck up.
All right, we're going to bring in Kid Rock. How's that?
He's got a new album out. How's that?
How's that? When was the last time he was here?
Maybe 5 years ago.
That's what I said. Right? I think more like right in the beginning when we first came here.
Mm-hmm. Jeff the Drunk was here. They had a little bit of a little snippy exchange in the hallway. Actually.
That's right. That's right. I think that was like close to more like almost 6-7 years ago. Well, let's bring him in.
His new album is called Rebel Soul.
Rebel Soul?
You have a Rebel Soul patch right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You nut. Kid Rock, welcome back, sir.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm all right.
New album coming out right this way?
Yeah, 19th on Monday.
Rebel Soul.
Mm-hmm. Rebel Soul.
Right this way, sir.
It's weird. I'm way more sober and alert today than when I was younger on this show.
You used to do a little pregame before you came here.
I was actually a night game that just never started. It just never stopped, actually. It just flowed right into Howard.
So a more mature Kid Rock coming in today.
Yeah, I don't know.
Coffee instead of whiskey.
Might have a little Bailey's in here.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Kid Rock. Haven't seen him in ages. When's the last time we had Kid Rock on, Robin? Look at him. Never ages, this guy. Look at him. Lives a healthy lifestyle. Actually, he doesn't live a healthy lifestyle. I don't understand how he doesn't age. How come you don't? What's the secret, my friend? All
I
that
don't know.
pussy. You're still a kid, that's why, because you're Kid
right
Rock.
down here?
No, you're good. Because you're Kid Rock.
That's right. It's all in the name.
Kid.
It would look weird if you
What's
were
with
old.
the scruff?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I scruffy?
He's totally scruffy, 100%.
No shit.
That's your territory. What's he doing in
Hey, I
there?
ripped that off from you, man.
Right?
I like it. It's
You
a
got
good
your
look.
pink cowboy boots on, too? I mean,
Yeah, look. There they are, bro.
Hey.
That's it. Are you wearing cowboy boots now?
Sometimes.
It's really weird with your career because you've evolved into like a guy. Like when you first came on the scene, I thought you were a rapper.
Yeah, me too.
And then all of a sudden you became a singer, which I didn't think you were a singer. And then all of a sudden you proved to everyone you could sing. And then you put out country albums and
country songs, I guess.
Country songs.
Creative.
Fuck Sheryl Crow. Crazy.
Hey, if you were me, you'd do the same thing.
Absolutely. I mean, why not? Look at you. Why are you worshipped so much in Michigan? Is it because you love Michigan so much? You love Detroit. You love where you live.
I think it's just something you put out there, you know. You give a lot of love, you get a lot back. I'm proud of where I come from, like I think most people are or should be.
I don't know. I'm
outside of LA.
Why are you proud of Detroit?
Yeah. Why are you? I lived in Detroit. I wasn't that proud of it.
I'm proud of our heritage, our history, the people that it holds. You know, the struggle and the tough times of kind of being a model for the things that we have to look out for, which way this country's going, and saying, you know, the human spirit's pretty resilient. And when you get a lot of people together that care about something, you know, that's when change happens and you can start to move forward for the better.
I was surprised you weren't an Obama supporter because of his bailout of Detroit and helping the automotive industry. Yeah. I thought that would have swayed you to be simpatico with Obama, but you were very heavily into Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
And that didn't factor into the political discussion?
What I realize is you know, I came into this business with 2 middle fingers in the air, just, you know, pissing people off.
Right. Absolutely.
God damn, if I would have realized you could just be political and piss people off so much, I'd have done this shit a long time ago.
I mean, isn't it weird that, like, especially in show business, if you come out for Mitt Romney, suddenly you have to worry about losing fans and stuff. Yep. It's just a political opinion. And when you analyze it, most people don't know jack shit about politics anyway. Do we really know what's going on?
Me of all people.
Right.
Who the fuck is listening to me or Bruce Springsteen going, oh, that's the guy I'm voting for because they said they like him.
But fascinating, you actually met with Mitt Romney for, someone told me, like almost an hour. Like you had an hour meeting with him because you had agreed you would perform for him, you know, at one of his functions.
Well, I agreed to meet with him, and then the performing thing came after that. I didn't agree to do anything. You know, they asked me if they could use my song. I'm like, anybody can use my song.
You don't care. If Obama uses your song, you're happy to have it out there.
Happy to have people listening to it. Exactly.
It's hard enough to get airplay now.
The only thing I said is I have this really raunchy song called "So Hot." I made a little joke out of it on my website. I said anybody who wants to use my song in politics can use them. That's why I made music, to get it out there to people. I go, but if Mitt Romney uses the song "So Hot," I will vote for him.
Yeah, right. Anybody who uses your song, you'll vote for. So who approaches who about? I'm fascinated by
a meeting.
I'm not calling people for meetings.
Right. You're like, hey, you're just sitting in Detroit.
Hey, somebody get Mitt Romney on the phone. I want to talk to him.
Mitt Romney his people call you, and they say, hey, we'd like to meet with Kid Rock.
I'm like, no shit.
What does he call you? Does he call you Kid Rock?
I think
Mr.
Bobby.
Kid,
Bobby.
Mr. Rock?
Yeah. Well, how come I don't get to call you Bobby? Why?
Call me whatever you want. I've never put any stipulations on it.
One of the reasons I don't get together with you is I don't know what to call you. Like, if I got together with you socially, would I call you Kid? Would I call you Bobby? I don't even know what I would call you.
It wouldn't matter to me.
Are you sorry?
That's what's holding us back.
That's what's holding us back. That's it. All these years. Hey, Kid. I don't know. So, no, I remember when you were married to Pam Anderson for the 5 minutes, and she would call you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they got married about. How many times did you marry her?
4.
Wow.
You said...
I've said it a million times. Getting married's a fucking blast.
Right.
I've never had more fun than getting married.
Right.
Being married sucks ass.
Why did it suck ass, though? I mean...
she's Pam Anderson.
I mean, looking back... nuts. What do you mean? You met her?
I know.
There's no secret here.
But why didn't you see that ahead of time? You are a bright guy. You are. I mean, you know, people think, oh, he's a rock star. I don't know shit.
You've had a good piece of pussy before.
Yes.
Fucking...
Yeah, look at... We talked about General Petraeus. Who's more brilliant than him?
But you get so hypnotized, I guess. Yeah.
Of course.
But why do you wake up?
There's no secret to mankind.
But why do you wake up when you get married? In other words, before him, was she fooling you? Was she tricking you in a sense?
No, the honest to God thing was, I think I've said this before. I can't believe we're rehashing this, but whatever.
I know. I didn't plan on it.
I have nothing new on me. I haven't fucked up in a while.
Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of what you've been up to.
You know what was? It started to affect my son.
Yeah.
When I saw it affect him, then I'm like, that's it, I'm out.
You know,
that's the honest to God. That's the bottom line. Yeah.
That's why you're a good guy, because and I'll tell you a couple other reasons why I think you're a good guy. But you know, it's like you really were willing to put your son first, as opposed to this woman you married.
Sure.
And that ain't easy. Most guys are not going to get off that fun train.
It took me a minute. But thank God I did, you know.
How did it fuck your son up? Just because it was too wild a lifestyle? You needed to give him a more stable life?
It was just, you know, I don't want to go into the details because I think people's feelings will be hurt, and it's too old to rehash that.
Right.
But it was just, and it was culture shock for my son, too. Imagine, you know, he's in a small town in Michigan. I uproot him. He starts fucking high school at Malibu High School.
Oy vey.
Fucking, I might have told this story before, but it's such a funny one. I'll repeat it. It was like the first day I pick him up from school. And I mean, orientation was just a shit show. I was texting people. I'm like, dude, I'm sitting behind Kenny G at fucking orientation. I'm like, this is a fucking riot.
You're having a good time.
I'm like, this. I'm like, this is just so in outer
crazy.
space. I love it. But
Right.
so I pick him up the first day. He's all shook up. He's like, and I'm like, hey man, what's wrong, buddy? He's like, all these kids do here is ride skateboards and do drugs. And I go, hey, look at me. I go, hey. Stay off them fucking skateboards. Kind of lightened up the mood, you know. And
it is amazing.
And then another time, we're sitting there by the principal's office, and they have this thing that says "gay,"
right?
Not to be used as a derogatory term. This. It was like you know, sent from above. We looked at each other. And we both go, that sign's fucking gay.
Don't all the kids love him though? He's Kid Rock's son. I mean, come on, you're
the
a hero.
people that love me, he's probably got a good rapport with.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of those guys that rides down the middle like a lot of, like a Dave Grohl. You know, people just Dave Grohl is just Dave Grohl. People love him. Kid Rock's like, I love that guy. He's a fucking idiot. I hate
why is that? Why does Dave Grohl get away with being the good guy? I mean, I've met him many times. He's a great guy.
He is a great guy.
He is a great guy. But aren't you a great guy? Or people think you're an asshole?
I think it's the same thing. If you hang out with me, you'd say, wow, that guy's all right.
Do you think it was because of the marriage to Pam Anderson perhaps hurt your image? I mean, who cares? But yeah. I mean, I don't know.
You know, when my image consultant, you know, the conversations.
You never worry about your image? You don't worry about stuff like that?
No.
No. You just put out music and you hope for the best.
Yeah, you put it out, and, you know, the thing I've learned early on is you know, you can be as wild as you want, do everything you want, but you don't have to be an asshole. You can have as much fun. You don't have to be a dick about it, though.
Was your son so grateful to you when you broke off the marriage to Pam, and then, you know...
Yes. We had a heart-to-heart. I mean, we were in tears. And I was like, dude, if you were so upset about this, why didn't you tell me? He's like, I wanted you to be happy, which broke me up, you know, and I'm not a fucking crier at all, obviously. And it was just, you know.
That would make me cry. I mean, because he appreciated that you did that. Wow. And he never came to you and said, Dad, I'm unhappy.
No.
He was a trooper.
He was a total trooper.
He wanted you to be happy. That is sweet. That is sweet. How old is the kid now?
19. He's in college, second year of college.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You've got a 19-year-old.
I remember coming on here years ago, like I'm in this crazy custody battle. Like I got to be careful what I talk about. But now we can talk about anything.
But isn't it amazing?
You want to rehash any of those questions?
Yeah, right now we can. Did you?
Yeah, the ones you couldn't answer before.
You know what? I always find that you had full custody of your son, right?
Yeah.
That's
full physical custody. Yeah.
When a dad wins full custody of a kid, things must have been really horribly wrong.
There was a lot of shit going on, yeah. It was a crazy time, man. Something I hope nobody else ever has to go through.
Did lawyers advise you and say, listen, the man doesn't get custody. Just give up. Don't even...
Yeah, you're Kid Rock.
Yeah.
No, when people got into it and they saw the story, you know, and you know, he was kind of put in my lap at about 6 months old. You know, and then I was not successful then. You know, I was still broke, hustling, you know, making my music, a broke musician. And by the time he hit about, you know, 6 or 7, you know, things started to happen, and that's when it was like,
Mom came back?
I'll take the kid now.
Oh, now he's 6 or 7. He's a good kid. I'll take him.
You got a little coin in the bank.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, is that when it happened?
But you know what? We've hashed all that down. You know, it's tough talking about this stuff because we've hashed that down. We've both, you know, said our apologies for things we've done, and it's the best for my son.
Are you in touch with his mom now?
Not a lot, but, you know, we are cordial and talk and try to do what's right for
Is he in touch with his mom?
A little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not... Did you have to badmouth? Was she an ex-wife or just a girlfriend?
She was my 8th grade girlfriend.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
But you never got married to her?
No.
I see. And then shit just fell apart.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what a scene, huh? It's amazing.
I mean,
horror stories I could share with you.
Pregnant?
Yeah. Let's laugh this morning.
How old were you when
ask me something fucked up.
When you became a dad, how old were you?
22, 23.
Oh, 22,
How old
23.
was she?
Same age. She's 1 year older than me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man, that's amazing. What a life. I'll get back to this whole Detroit scene.
Yeah.
When I lived in Detroit, Bob Seger was God. Like
Still is.
Yeah, if Bob Seger did a show, and like I was a guy from the Northeast that was like, I like Bob Seger, but I wasn't going to sit there and fawn all over him. Detroit has its own world, its own music scene. Yeah. I remember like Journey were a bunch of gods in Detroit.
Jay Giles, Kiss,
the Rockets, the Rockets.
Yeah,
I mean, it was crazy. When I lived in Detroit, it was a whole new musical experience, and I was on a rock station.
Yep.
But you put your money where your mouth is. You still live there.
Mm-hmm.
You started a beer company in Detroit.
Yeah.
Because you were pissed off at the big beer companies because you felt they had abandoned America. They'd gone too internationally corporate.
Sold the fuck out. At a time when this country needed them most.
You were a Coors drinker? And
I had an endorsement with Coors, yeah.
Budweiser?
No, I never had anything with Budweiser, but they're
Coors.
Fucking king of American beers, supposedly, until they sold out for 50-some billion to the Belgians.
So, and Coors, what was your beef with them?
They sold to the Canadians.
And so you said to yourself, hey, wait a second.
I was just like, can't we make anything in this fucking country? Now, I'm not very skillful with my hands and things like this. I don't know a lot about a lot, but I know about music and I know about fucking alcohol.
Right.
I know about beer. You know? I think anyone would not think that I'm, trying to pull a fast one on them if you said,
right.
I only do things that I think, are really true and honest to me. And so I said, man, it's an opportunity to start a beer company, fuck with these big companies in Michigan.
What is the name of your beer?
Badass Beer.
Badass Beer. And so this was a way of starting it in Michigan. So it's all made in Michigan, and it gives how many people?
It's all made in America. We get as much as we can from. Unfortunately, the brewery went under, so we're in right now we're going to relaunch in like the first of the year somewhere else. The guy that had the brewery, God bless his heart, great guy, but didn't tell me he was in so much debt, and then thought I was going to be a bank, and I'm like, I'm not a fucking bank, man.
Did you put up your own money for this thing to a degree?
Well, no, he made the beer.
Right.
We marketed and sold it. And we split the profits.
I see.
But before we came, he was in a ton of debt.
And you didn't know this?
No.
You didn't really check out?
No, we tried to help him out as much as we could, but at the end of the day, it was like, I don't know how many millions of dollars is like, I was
so
like,
Badass Beer is gone?
It's off the shelves right now. It'll come back first of the year. I started to create jobs in Michigan. It's fucking fun owning a beer company, I got to tell you.
Is it? And you walk in as a boss. Does anybody respect you as a boss? I mean, they see Kid Rock and like, fuck you. I'm not listening to you. What do you know about beer?
Fuck, I'm giving them. It's beer.
You're giving them a job. Why is it fun owning a brewery?
Because the beer business is so cutthroat. And remember, this is only available in Michigan. It's such a cutthroat thing that, I can't, the Budweiser and all these big companies will run me out of town, but they can't fuck with me in Michigan.
Right.
When I say, I want my beer in, a kiosk in a Tiger Stadium, Ford Field, where they won't let any craft, and this isn't a craft beer, but they won't let any other low-level beers in there. And I say, look, motherfucker, this is Michigan. Do you want the greatest American hero running around saying, fuck Budweiser, you sold out to the Belgians?
Right.
You want to cut me a little piece of the pie because everything I'm doing this for is for the better of the state to help. I don't need the money. The Kid Rock business is just fine.
Right.
I'm trying to do something positive here. So then we go and play shows, and I make them bring my beer into those markets, and I undercut. I sell my beers for $4 or $5, and they're trying to sell them for $8, and then they're running around like going fuck. And it's fun to fuck with people like that.
I like that.
When you're doing something for the people who are paying it, trying to make a better experience, and you get to fucking slap some corporation in the face.
No, I love that. I mean, I love that you have the power to go to them and say, you don't want me badmouth in your beer, so just shut the fuck up.
By the way, I just did on your fucking show.
But you're looking for, but you're saying, hey, I just want to be able to sell my beer. I know you guys have a lock on the market. Just, give me a little piece of the action.
There's enough for everybody. Calm down. Yeah.
No, that's good. I like that.
It's fun.
And that's why you're a hero in Detroit and in Michigan. But
it sounds like an interesting fit. Republican, corporations, and Kid Rock.
I've been confused since day one.
Go back to Mitt Romney for a second. And by the way, 1/3 of all your ticket sales, I'm talking about your concerts, come out of Michigan.
Yeah.
So when I look at a figure like that, it shows you can just make a living hanging out in Michigan.
Detroit,
and
absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Do you tour a lot now?
Didn't this last year, but yeah.
You took a year off?
We'll start in February. I guess you took a year, but I did a charity tour where I just played clubs and tried to give Detroit a good look and took some business in Detroit. And like 12 markets, gave away like 30 grand in each market to people that I really saw needed and met these people. I mean, that was the toughest tour I did. Just meeting people who are hurting and just hanging with them every night is so fucking draining. It's so rewarding, but it's such a mind fuck, man.
Yeah. You are a politician.
Fuck that.
How dare you insult him?
Right. Do you think I'm full of shit, Robin?
So when you get this call from Mitt Romney's office that they want.
Now that's a mind fuck.
Are you intimidated by that because that's not your world? And
I actually wrote out a list of questions.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you walked in and he said, excuse me,
said,
Governor.
he walked in, we were like laughing, they started bullshit, and I was like, hey, I only got like 45 minutes. You care? I'd like to ask you some questions.
Who's in the room? Are you, Mitt Romney,
Just
and who
me,
else?
Mitt Romney, and one of the aides or something. Some Secret Service guys are hanging out.
Okay, yeah, and they probably said, hey, listen, this guy is unstable, this Kid Rock.
Did they check you out?
Yeah, I mean, like, did they frisk you before you walk in?
No,
with
they
them?
didn't frisk you. They came and checked the house out, and like, I have like a gun hanging over the fireplace. They're like,
Could you remove that?
Does this fire? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Do they search your hair? I mean, like, they concealed weapons?
They were real laid back. Those guys are cool. I gotta say, just in all my dealings, whether it's
Romney came to your house?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big gun guy, right?
Yeah.
Do you go hunting with Ted Nugent?
I just did this weekend. He taught me how to bow hunt.
What do you shoot?
Whitetail.
Whitetail deer?
Deer, yeah.
Well, we're down in Alabama. We do
that?
turkeys, whitetail, doves.
I couldn't do it.
What?
I can't kill animals. I love those fucking deer. They're so beautiful. I don't know how you do it. I can't. I'm a pussy. Go ahead, say it. I don't give a fuck.
You're a little bit of a pussy for that.
Am I?
I think you enjoy it.
When you kill the deer, you don't feel bad?
No.
Do you really eat them? Ted goes,
Yes,
I drink the
absolutely.
urine.
It's the most lean meat, best for you can eat, rather than some fucking cow that's raised on antibiotics and bullshit. You're eating this animal that's, grass-fed in the wild.
It's really
And by the
that
way,
good.
if you don't, yes, and, Ted even is doing things, way beyond where, he's a conservationist. Every tree that, he cuts down, he plants 2 more. Same with the animals, these deer that are overpopulated, they're dying of horrible deaths like tuberculosis and other things. He goes and thins them out, and then he takes that meat and feeds homeless shelters and things.
Do you hang out with Ted?
We did last weekend. That was my first time in a while. We're always texting, but he taught me how to bow hunt,
Is he that manic when he's like...
He's a great guy, man.
I enjoy him.
He speaks in T-shirts.
Right.
We're driving out to the blind this weekend, and we were talking about something. He goes, I didn't create fuck you, I just perfected it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's like
everything's almost a song title.
Yeah, right.
Do you ever say, I'm going to write that down and use that? I mean,
it's, yeah.
But
he speaks in headlines.
But you can see how he became a songwriter, because he does speak in headlines. Like Steven Tyler's like that, too.
Yeah, very animated.
You've been critical of Steven Tyler. You thought
for American Idol. I love Steven Tyler.
But who doesn't?
You didn't think American Idol
I'm a
was
little
good
critical of you
move?
doing your thing.
You don't like me doing America's Got Talent?
AGD?
I love doing it. It's so much fun.
No, man. You're like the most credible kick-ass motherfucker from back when I had band with the FCC.
Right.
The FCC every now and then, and then it's like Howard Stern's joining America's Got Talent. I'm like, fuck!
But you see, that's why I did it.
Boom. Another one bite for dust.
But I enjoy... You know what? I came to the conclusion.
It's money, isn't it?
Money? No way. I need the money to go do it? I love watching...
I don't care how much money you have. Everyone loves more money.
But can I say something?
Yeah.
Steven Tyler did it for the money.
I know.
I know that for a fact. He needed money, and people are wiped out by that. They go, how is Steven Tyler? But
so you enjoy to have a TV camera in your face and tell these kids that aren't talented. I flipped the channel one day, some kids crying, and you're like,
I felt bad.
I hate this sucks.
I felt bad.
It's like you're kind of a deer in headlights, even though you're a great media person in front of the camera. Now it's like the camera's on this, and
well, it's funny, when I read your criticism of Steven Tyler, I said, oh, Kid Rock must think that of me too. And I said, part of me knew that was going to come about.
Sure.
But Robin knows this. I would sit and watch this show. I love the show. I love America's Got Talent.
He was a huge fan.
Why are you smiling? I'm being serious. This is why I did it. And I said, I've pissed off America in every single way. Wouldn't it shock America for me to actually go on that show
and be nice?
And be a respectful, maybe a mentoring normal person. Yes.
I know exactly how you feel, because when I do things that I guess are a little out of character for Kid Rock,
I'm sure
a nice guy, I'm like, shh, don't tell anyone. I'm the American badass.
But I'm sure when you endorse Mitt Romney, you get the same kind of shit I get for doing America's Got Talent.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm just saying my opinion.
Right.
And I'm glad you have one. And I think if everybody would calm the fuck down, it's okay to stand for something.
I agree with you.
Just stand for fucking something.
I hate the people who are undecided.
Exactly. I got friends that didn't vote, man. I want to smack them upside the head.
I think it's an insult to American veterans if you don't vote. Like
100%.
I'm a pussy. I have never gone to war.
Shelley, are you listening, you fucker?
Yeah, Shelley.
Yeah. No, Shelley.
Who? Shelley? Yeah, Shelley.
Shelley, you non-voting motherfucker.
I was going to say, Shelley, you got a fucking
girl's name.
You know what? I'm going to start calling him Shelley.
Right, Shelley. But
These guys literally died.
I know.
You know,
you're preaching to the choir, brother.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to go vote. In China, they only wish they could vote. They have such an oppressive government.
Unreal.
How could you not vote? You're absolutely right. So get back for a second.
Yeah.
So Romney shows up at your house, which is freaky anyway.
Fucking crazy.
Crazy. They go
think that, you know, I started out in this business, you know, wanting to get a hot piece of ass and maybe a new car.
Yeah.
You know, fucking, this is going to be exciting. You remember the days when we're like calling hookers on the fucking phone from the hotel with
I remember you were in a room with
Fred Durst.
Was it Fred Durst or was it Axl Rose too?
Probably both.
I think they were both. Are you in touch with Axl Rose at all?
No, you know, when I did that record with Slash, I'd never heard from him. I think I heard he was
kicked
pissed
out
off.
of the group.
Yeah, I was out.
So you're the enemy because you did a record with Fred.
And by the way, man, fucking, I had such a great time hanging out with Axl. You know, people, you know, he says what he means, and you know, and he's definitely that guy. But he's fucking such a sweet guy.
Is he?
Really,
but there's something wrong, right? I mean, he can't get along with Guns N' Roses.
I don't. You see, I'm not privileged inside. You know, we didn't really get into that stuff. But it kind of reminds me of Eminem a little bit, where they're just like these. It's just. I don't know if reclusive is the word, but, you know, they take everything so literal.
Yeah.
If me and you say something about them right now, they're going to fucking find out about it, and there's going to be a grudge held for fucking ever.
You're right. I get the feeling that Eminem is such a damaged guy that, and I mean this, I mean...
He's come a long way, man.
Yeah, but I mean, he's so fucking
really
angry that
great kid.
Like, I think he's just got such a chip on his shoulder that he can't relax. Do you hang out with him in Michigan?
Occasionally, yeah. Just not too long ago.
Yeah.
Came by the house, we had dinner, and it was really kind of weird because we're having dinner at my nice dinner table, and, you know, I cooked and stuff, and just having this sophisticated kind of dinner, just laughing about, you know...
Stuff.
You know, it's people, you know, that somebody you can... I'm sure you've had this experience where somebody who kind of... You came up with at the same time before you had this celebrity and shit show of money and everything else, and just kind of laughing like, holy shit, it fucking worked.
Right.
Can you believe this?
It's really quite unbelievable.
It's incredible.
He seems to have taken, like, sort of a quiet road now, right?
He's a great kid. He's just great family guy.
Do you hang with... Bradley Cooper was in here. He goes to De Niro's house, and they hang, and he describes this hanging as like, he could sit on the couch with the guy and not say anything for a while. Do you do this kind of hanging? Like, not like kind of just...
Hank Jr.'s kind of like that.
Hank Williams Jr.
We'll go see him today. After this, we're actually going to Alabama to do a little hunting.
Boy, you're on a hunting tear.
Yeah.
Well, it's hunting season.
Yeah.
Will you hunt with a bow or with a gun?
With a bow right now.
You're all about that.
Well, no, it's bow season.
This bow hunting must be pretty easy if you just learned it and now you can do it.
You know, the shooting the bow is pretty easy to pick up on, but then when you factor in this deer blind, you got to be quiet. You got to load this arrow up, shoot out of this little window, and you got to wait till the deer gets close enough. Like we saw this deer at Ted's house, and I'm like, fuck, if I had a rifle, that thing's dropped.
Right.
But yes, we're sitting there trying to be calm and patient, waiting for it, and it never came close enough.
And what is the thrill that you and Hank will sit and talk, I guess, while you're waiting for a deer to show up, right?
Well,
no, we're not sitting in a blind together. We have for turkeys a little bit, but...
you don't sit side by side?
No.
You mean he's in his blind?
That's a little gay.
Is that gay? If you sit next to one another with your guns?
Blind.
Maybe with your girlfriend or something.
Hey, Hank, jerk me off while we're waiting for this deer.
Hey, if I fall asleep, don't be scared to unzip it.
So Hank is in his blind, and you're in your blind, and do you ever? And so you're really
texting now. It's great with the texting.
Can you text each other?
Yeah, you can text
while you're hunting.
High tech redneck, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, look at you.
Right.
Oh, so you'll go, and then you hang out at his house and
no, I got property. We have property together. Like he's got some came for sale, so I bought it. I actually put a double wide on it.
Where is this?
Outside Montgomery. We call it L.A., Lower Alabama.
He says to you, "I moved to a place. Why don't you buy?"
He's been there for years. He kind of was raised down there.
And you said, "Hey, I'm going to buy the property next."
No,
to
he
you.
said this. You know, another like I get 400 or 500 acres came up. He goes, you know,
I think you should.
If you want to buy, you should get it. Connects with mine. I'm like, awesome.
Wow.
Great investment. I'd love to be down there. It's like going back in time. It's just a simple way of life.
Nobody
real
asks
simplistic
me.
People.
Nobody ever asks me to move next to them. You know what I mean? Like I don't get a call from someone who says,
But
hey,
Howard, you're not going to put a double wide on anything.
I got 10 acres for you whenever you want it, Howard. 10
maybe
free
I should
acres.
But I see again, like Bradley Cooper's saying the same thing. You guys all hang out with each other. I'm not hanging out.
I had your All right, fuck you.
What?
I had your wildfire number for a long. You had wildfire, right?
Yeah, I did.
For a long
I
time.
got rid of
I
it.
would call and leave you messages when I was around, or had to I'm going to say, Howard, if you know you're around, you want to grab dinner, this, that, and the other. I never heard back from you.
Yeah, because I don't know how to enjoy that.
You said this back then too. I get weird around people. I don't know how to hang out.
Yeah, I don't. You'd be disappointed hanging out with me. I mean,
you'd have a blast.
You know what? And it's
because you need to hang out with people who enjoy other people's company. Now, if you're saying that you're not, you're just hanging out with the wrong. You're hanging around with knuckleheads. Then
I am.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows me, you're a knucklehead.
Yeah.
Kid Rock is right. Because it sounds like a nice
Why would
thing.
you take up a dinner invitation?
Because then it's like, what are we going to talk about? And, you know, and he's going to be bored, and you know.
We could just sit there like Bradley Cooper and De Niro and not say anything.
Yeah, right. Just sit there. Gay. That was a little gay, wasn't it? Did Bradley get a hold of you? He wanted to.
Yeah, no, we talked in the hallway.
Yeah, he likes you. So get back to this Mitt Romney meeting. I'm really curious.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
What a life you're having. I mean, it's really like Eminem's over for dinner.
Fucking bonus round of life, no question. If I died tomorrow, I made it to the bonus round.
And you probably try to live a healthy lifestyle because you love your life so much.
I balance it out better.
But is the best part these friends who kind of come, like Ted Nugent and Hunting and Eminem coming over for dinner? Is that the best part?
It's a really fun part.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever going to beat friends and family, you know, kids you grew up with and people you've been around your whole life. But it's definitely a fun little shit show, you know?
Do you spend time alone and like when you compose music, when you wrote this new album, don't you have to be off on your own and kind of like obsess over it and do your thing?
Not really.
But where do you write this music?
It's just what I do.
It just happens. You scroll
But you
it down.
don't have a regular writing routine where every morning you have to go and sit for a little while?
Well, you know, when we're in that mode, I mean, I'm writing all the time.
You are? What do you have, a little journal like you keep?
You got your fucking phone now that you put ideas in. But yeah, I keep little notepads around and just jot things down. Or I have there's always a guitar. I'm never far from
What did you jot down yesterday, for example? Like, what was something?
You know, I was actually something political that I don't know if I'll ever use, but it was something about hanging with Hank and Ted. It was like something. I have to look at my iPhone. It was like
take it out. I want to know what you wrote in there, because maybe I have a song of me and I don't realize
I could probably play it, but I don't think this will ever get used.
You play it for me. This is on your what? What do you have, an iPhone?
I have an iPhone 4.
Why not the new one?
Can't afford it.
Seriously, why not? It's great. It's much lighter. Hold it up to your little microphone on your headphone.
Here. Is this the one? What's the date?
What is the program you use to write these ideas down into?
Let's see, your speaker.
Yeah, put it on speaker. What do? You talk into it?
Yeah, let's see here.
You don't work it very well for a guy who...
yeah, you might not ever get that idea back.
Yeah, I mean, by the time...
How do you work this?
Yeah, by the time you get the fucking idea down into the iPhone, it's gone, isn't it? Don't ideas just come and then... Don't you lose ideas a lot? Look at you. You're horrible with it.
Why is it not coming out?
You got it on mute, I bet. Do you have it on mute?
Speaker?
You go ahead. Talk me through it.
Play.
Go ahead. Oh, there it is. Now make it louder. All right.
There it.
Are you left or right? I was born to be dead. And when I die, I'll lie somewhere between old Hank and Ted.
So in other words, that came to you.
Yeah.
You speak it into the iPhone.
Yeah.
And by the way you operate an iPhone, you probably lost a million ideas. Am I correct?
Normally, I jot them down.
Right.
And I have a little voice recorder, you know, one of those old school ones.
Right.
That's easy. I keep my backpack, but I'm just learning this thing. I only got 4 or 5 ideas on here.
When you're sitting with Ted, does he ever bring out his guitar? Does he ever say, hey, let's just jam a little bit or something?
Well, not this time, but I mean, it happens with a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I have to learn so much from Hank that way, you know. We're sitting at a piano or just sitting around picking. I've learned, you know, I've been fortunate because I was never taught any of this stuff, but to sit around with Jerry Lee Lewis or Hank Jr. or Billy Gibbons, these people, and just have them show you a thing or two and just be having fun doing it. And you're kind of like bonding, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm getting the greatest lesson in the world.
I saw Billy Gibbons recently, John Varvatos, the great designer,
Detroit guy.
Yeah, and I love him. He dresses me for America's Got Talent. I know.
That's sweet.
Well, hey, whatever. So I'm gay. So I told
He's
you
really
what
crossed over.
Yeah, I'm gay.
Is this scaring you away from our dinner date?
Who dressed you?
What's that?
Who dressed you today?
Come on. Do I look like I have a fucking stylist?
No, but John Varvatos, he had an unusual event right in his store. He had ZZ Top playing. They must have done about 7 songs.
I saw they did a deal with him or something.
Yeah, 7 songs or something like that. And man, that Billy Gibbons, is he underrated as a guitar player or what?
Jimi Hendrix on the Dick Cavett show years ago called him, you know, when he was young, said, yeah, my new favorite player is this young cat out of Texas, Billy Gibbons. And, I mean, I've been, Billy's one of my fucking great friends in the business.
Do you ever say to him, shave that fucking beard already?
Fuck, no, that thing's awesome.
You love that beard.
Look at how, like, the beard is like the new hip. Everyone in Brooklyn's got a fucking beard. Billy Gibbons
well, those are
started that
Hasidim.
shit.
You can't. They don't count. Now, So by the way, with my clothes, wouldn't I fit into Malibu High School? Your son couldn't make it there. I could have cut it there.
Yeah.
Tell him I would have loved it. So all right. So get back to Rahm.
Yeah.
He shows up at the house.
Yep.
And
I asked him some questions.
What did you ask him?
One of the main ones was because I asked George W. Bush this at the Kennedy Center one time.
Yeah.
This big thing with all the presidents that were alive except Obama. We're in this room together, so we're killing time. And I'm like, and I asked Bush, I go, would you be interested? Because he has this 1,000 points of light thing with his dad, charity. So it's left and right coming together to do a good thing. I go, would you be interested? You know, be kind of an unusual story of helping me help the people of Detroit in the city. And Bush looked right at me. He goes, no.
I don't want to do it.
He goes, no, not really. He goes,
he
I'm
really
done with
doesn't
this.
want to do anything.
He goes, I'm done with this shit show. I've had enough. I'm going back to Texas. I'm going to disappear.
Yeah.
And I go, you know what? I respect that.
Right.
He
It was
just
an
told me
honest
no.
answer. Right.
So I kind of asked the same question to Romney. You know, that was one of my main things after asking him. You know, it's like, do you just want to be president because your dad was rich and he was governor and you want to outdo your dad?
Right.
These are my questions.
Because that could be the motivating force.
I'm like, I know what it's like to want to be better than your father.
Right. I'll succeed where your dad didn't make it. He'll make it.
Of course, I'm getting these. You know, no, I really think I can help America. I'm like, all right, cut the shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my living room. It's not going to leave here. Of course, I'm spilling it all now that the election's over. The election's over. It's fair game to talk about
Does he wear jeans to your house?
Jeans and a college shirt.
Right.
Wait, are they like
really?
They're not
you've
really
never-
hip jeans.
No, well,
Mom jeans.
What's hip jeans?
Yeah, right,
I got on Wranglers. Are those hip?
So he's wearing jeans, yeah. And you were saying.
So my main question, I went back to Steve. I go, honestly, I know you're from here. You went to Cranbrook schools. I go, you know, and I know Detroit. Probably the state's not going to vote for you. Definitely not Detroit. I'm like, will you help me? You know, if I need a phone call or something, help me to help out and do some great things in Detroit. If you have the power of the presidency, he's like, absolutely, I will. He goes, I love this town. I was raised here. I'll help you out at any level. I was like, cool, I'll vote for you.
Right.
That was my agenda.
And so, and then he got.
I believe a little bit more right because I'm into less government.
Right.
All the other shit, man. If gay people want to get married, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you know,
if let a woman decide if she wants to get abortion. Like these far freaky right wing people, they creep me out as much as the pot smoking hippies.
But Ted's very, very political and very right wing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like
he
out
doesn't
there.
care about gay marriage and all that shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though. Like those religious yahoos, are taking over the whole Republican
fucking up
Party.
The Republican Party.
They are the Tea
But what
Party.
did Ted mean when he said he'd probably be in jail or dead in 6 months if Obama got reelected?
Speak for Ted, Robin.
No one can speak. I don't think Ted can speak for Ted. Do you think Ted's insane?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
You love it. And so when you go to his home and hang out,
yeah,
it's this relaxed thing, and you hang out with Charlemagne and Charmaine, and you hang out with all of them, and and he's got this very traditional kind of life where he goes hunting all day. And does he wear like that bow and arrow and the little skirt he used to wear on stage? Remember that?
He didn't have that on. He comes out with a buffalo.
Remember he used to come out?
Genius.
Yeah, too much.
Comes out in a loin on a buffalo.
Yeah.
How can you not be entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's unreal. So anyway, Kid Rock has a new album. It's called Rebel Soul. Now, you've made a new move here. I
did?
Yes. You were very resistant, let's say, to iTunes and all this stuff. I mean, you hated the internet. You don't like that people don't buy albums anymore. They buy the singles and all this stuff.
No, the thing with iTunes was more of, telling everybody that their music's the same price.
Right.
Now, if you think Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, should be the same price as my son's Garage Band.
Right.
I don't agree with you.
But you've changed with the times, and now you're selling the album on iTunes. You've bowed to the new way of doing things.
Nah, I did it on my own terms.
Did you?
I sold millions of records without iTunes when everyone told me once again in my life that I couldn't do that.
That's true. How many records have you sold? What is it?
Without iTunes?
Yeah.
Or total?
Total.
Like 25 million, I think.
25 million records. And each time you put out a record, people said, no way you're going to sell any records, right?
Oh, God. Every time I just look at someone, they just tell me, nope.
Do you hate where the music business is now? It's hard to even get heard anywhere. New music, forget about it.
I feel bad for the kids coming up now. Although they have a world of opportunity, it's just it doesn't seem like anybody's hit the nail on the head yet. I'm confident that's going to change.
Well, a lot of people say the new...
I'm old.
Yeah.
I don't know what these kids are up to.
What you're saying is what's nice is you've got your core audience, so you can go out and tour and make money, so the pressure isn't on you to sell a lot of records.
Exactly.
But, you know, it's a tough environment now. It used to be, hey, Aerosmith's coming out with a new record. Everyone would just go out and buy it.
Everybody can make a piece of music now. All you need is a computer.
Right.
Everyone thinks they're in a fucking band.
So what's the best way to sell...
Just go over the bridge to Brooklyn.
Right. But what's the best way to sell a record now? I guess you got to go out and...
It's fucking never changed. It's the same thing. Make a good fucking song.
Right.
It's that simple. If somebody else asked me, like, how you do it, the piece of advice, hey, write a fucking great song. You will not have a problem with anything else.
Right.
Nothing.
That's
Everything
right.
else will fall right into your fucking lap.
Yeah. But what if you do write a good song and you sort of can't get on the radio? But you're saying, hey, if I do write a good song, someone will
It'll get
find
on the
it.
radio.
It'll somehow happen.
But what is happening with rock and roll? I mean,
Nothing.
The radio stations are dying. You know, what's going on?
The stations are gone. It's overprocessed. And here's what's...
How many rock stations are in Detroit now?
One main one, Riff.
Riff? They're still standing?
Yeah, there's a couple classic rock stations, 94.7, 106.7. I don't know what the call letters are. But here's what's happened with rock. These people like Jason Aldean in country, they would be rock.
Right.
But rock won't play that. They think it's too country. But remember the Eagles?
Right.
And shit like this?
Yeah.
Jackson Brown?
Yes.
That was rock.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, if it's not over-processed fucking band with like metal guitars that absolutely suck ass.
So you're saying the definition of rock has really not changed?
Country.
It's country. Because these guys come out with a band and they do play. And
all they do is throw a fiddle in it. You take that fiddle out. You take a fiddle out of a 𝗵𝘗 song, or like I said, Jason Aldean or something like that. It's fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, you do have a point. You're making me see that. I didn't think of it. I guess I've been kind of snobby about it.
Yeah.
But you're right.
But you'll never beat this. I was just explaining this the other day. Hip-hop, pop music, R&B, country, you will never beat a blues-based, barn-burning rock song live. In an arena, never.
It's so true.
Never.
Like I said, ZZ Top.
Period.
I mean, that's just a great show.
Yeah. I'll put Walk This Way, against Aerosmith live against any fucking pop or country band. Any day of the week.
Has Steven ruined Aerosmith by being on American Idol? I mean, can they come back and...
Nah, I think it was just a little, oh, man.
A little detour.
It's just,
And what was he supposed to do? They really left him.
It just seems like you wanted that spotlight so bad. Like, I've got to be in that spotlight. I abuse it to sell things.
Right.
Other than that, I'm going to fucking Alabama. Get the fuck away from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I do not want it 24/7. I think a lot of people feel like that, but there are these people that like Kim Kardashian, shit like that. I gotta be in this.
I want to be famous.
I gotta be in this.
But her whole fame is being famous because she can't write a song.
Have a talent,
you actually have something that you can do. You actually sell records and you perform. I mean, it's a different kind of psychology.
Right. Thanks for the boost of confidence that I'm talented next to Kim Kardashian.
Well, you are. I always said it. I think in a neck-to-neck battle, you would win any day. I'm not kidding. The way you move on stage, it's great. Now,
it's nice to have you in my corner, Howard.
Kid Rock's new album, absolutely. You can always count on me. Let's have that dinner. Kid Rock has a new album. It's called Rebel Soul. Kid Rock makes a good point. I remember how hard you worked in this business, and I think that in all seriousness, hard work always wins out. And these kids who do want to go on these shows and win and somehow think they're going to be big stars, it requires a lot of work. A young Kid Rock used to send me songs.
How many stars in American Idol can sell at an arena every night?
0. I mean,
Simon Cowell, this fuck, thinks he's the greatest A&R guy alive. I'd love nothing more. God, I wish I was 25 again. If I was 25, I would walk up, punch that motherfucker right in the eye.
Why? What did he do?
That's Howard's boss.
Just for the fucking way he looks.
You don't like it?
Nothing about him. Fucking slimy fuck.
Have you ever met him anywhere?
No. I'm so ignorant, I would just punch him for fucking no reason at all. Fuck you.
You know what? You're not kidding. I remember days you would call into my radio show in a room with Fred Durst and Axl Rose. You guys were fucking girls in a room and drinking for 5 days straight. And you were out of your friggin' mind. Have you calmed down, you think?
I have a little. I've just learned to balance it out, which is weird because when my son went to college, I'm like, game on.
Right.
I don't have to be responsible anymore.
He's out of the house.
He's gone. I got this fucking beautiful farmhouse with a big TV and some money in the bank to myself. Shit is going down.
Right. Are you going crazy?
I'm up at fucking 6 in the morning every fucking day. Like, I was sitting next to Central Park this morning at 5:30 in the morning. I actually wrote a little reflective thing on my website about, boy, New York's peaceful. I wish I was into deer blind. I miss my son. Thanks to all the fans. Just
You're turning into a nice guy. You're turning into a mellow dude. Are you? You're seeing any women? What's going on with you?
I got someone special, but I've learned my lesson a long time ago. Shut the fuck up about it.
For a while, you were on a mad tear with famous women.
You do the same thing. You did the same thing. Shit.
I'm sitting here whacking off. No, but I mean, I'll read you a list.
Oh, boy,
Let's go over it.
Let's
go over a few names.
Sure.
Let's go over a few names. Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn?
That's what it says here.
Oh,
I swear.
hey.
Did you fuck Loretta Lynn?
Who doesn't like a MILF? Come on.
Come on. Did you?
The biggest country star of all time.
Did you bang Loretta Lynn?
Absolutely.
You did?
Come
on.
on.
Oh, my God.
You
are a freak. Did you really?
Of course not.
Well, I mean, of course not.
But I love Loretta. Really? I can't say fucking she
According
is
to the
website,
whodatedwho.com, Kid Rock has been linked to Kelly Russell, whoever that is. I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
Loretta Lynn. Tina King.
Who?
I don't know. Jamie King. That I know. You dated her. She's a beautiful girl. You ever hear from her?
Yeah, she's still a friend.
Yeah. Pamela Anderson, of course. But,
check.
Can you be friends with her still or no?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't choose to hang out, but, once in a while, very, very occasionally a text, how you doing? Hope the kids are well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. Sheryl Crow, of course, we know about.
That's weird because she is like family of my sister, so thinking back on that one, I'm like...
Mistake?
Well, this is like incest.
Yeah, but attractive woman.
It was a very small little, I think it was we got caught up in the music and
Were
kind
you
of
in
fell
love
in
with
love
her?
through the music.
Were you in love with her?
I'm still in love with her. I love Sheryl Crow. Like I love her to death like cornflakes.
That's another thing I like about you. You seem to like fuck these women, and then somehow you're friends with them. No one seems offended when you break up with them. You
don't got to be a dick.
Well, how do you break up then? Like, to teach me. Like, what do you say?
They usually realize they can't deal with me.
Yeah, but what do you say? Do you say, listen...
They're like, this isn't working out. And I'm like...
So they break up with you, is what you're saying.
That's too bad.
Why doesn't it work out with you? Do you purposely sabotage the relationship?
I think I have before, but...
How do you do that?
I might be a little too self-righteous. I know I'm a good person. I open the door. I treat people with respect. I know I have my quirks. I'm very upfront about them.
What are your quirks?
What's that?
What are your quirks?
Fucking my way or the highway.
Is that right? So everything's got to go down your way.
I mean,
is that
but
fair
I don't
to
think
a
my
woman?
way's that bad.
No, but is that fair to a woman? I mean, she's got to feel equal in the relationship, doesn't she?
Says who?
Says me. I'm serious. I mean,
well,
you're never going to be...
He's not getting that. It hasn't worked out so far.
I understand that. And
you want to be single. You don't want to really be in a committed relationship.
Well, no, I don't mind being in a relationship. That's fine. But, the marriage thing.
Can you give anything to a woman?
Of course.
Can you be generous and say, I'll do this for you and I'll do that for you, even though I don't want to do it?
Occasionally.
So you're saying if a woman is in a relationship with you and she asks you to do something for her, she might just very well get a no and say, I just don't fucking feel like it.
Give me an example. Like, get the groceries out of the car?
No. She wants to go see a Broadway show.
Sure.
With you. You would do that for her. Even though you detest going to Broadway shows.
Absolutely.
You would do that.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You're a good man. What can I say? Go through the horrors of that.
Especially after seeing that South Park.
All right. Jamie Presley, you dated Conchita Leaflang. I don't know who that is. Tamara Mellon. Isn't that the girl who invented Jimmy Choo shoes? You went out with her?
Yeah.
I've met her.
Nice girl.
Very attractive woman. No.
Classy girl.
Wealthy girl.
Wealthy. Went to Elton John's once. She picked me up in like a Benz and had like a bottle of Jim Beam and a 6-pack of Budweiser waiting. I'm like... Huh.
How do you lose her?
I could get into this.
Why not
How do you
stay with
lose
her?
She seems to be right.
What went wrong there?
I can't remember. I think it was just, she's in London.
Right.
I'm here. It was just, we had fun, and it was, still consider a great friend. I don't know.
Great friend because, what do? You say to her, hey, you're in London, and I need a woman by me all the time, and then you break up?
I don't think it was that depth. I don't think we ever got that far. I think we were both just having a good time.
You fucked Paris Hilton?
No. That's
a lie? Yep. Oh, okay. Mae Anderson.
We've hung out plenty of times.
Kelly Pickler you banged?
No.
Never?
Nope.
Says here on
she's like a sister, too.
It's got to be true, though. It's on the website.
You might as well bang these people. It says you do.
You might as well. That's right. Robbie, that's a good point. All right, look, let's listen to some music. Let me see what the hell you did. This is Kid Rock. It's a song called Let's Ride. You know what that means. Let's fuck. That's what it's about,
It's about
right?
our troops.
Oh, it's about our troops.
It's a battle.
Well, you don't, then Howard, you're wrong.
Everyone interprets music.
Yeah, what I know. Oh, it's about the troops.
It's kind of like a battle hymn.
In other words,
want to make something that gets them, jacked up when they got to go and do the dirty work. They could be proud of. That's hard and heavy. That's not a sappy country song.
Right. Did you ever consider joining the military when you were younger?
When they had the first Iraq War, I would have been in the first. They were going of January if you were born in '71, so I would have been gone in the draft, and I was ready.
You were ready. You would.
I wasn't going to join because I was in this music thing, but if I would have got called,
you would have done it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's ride. Let me hear a little of this, and I'll see if I can figure.
with a drink and a cigar. Actually, I envisioned myself getting old, and so when the grandkids come up on the porch and I'm sitting there with my cigar and my rocking chair, I'd be like, Grandpa, what are you up to? We're like, still rocking.
Think of all those years we knew. Imagine when you were hanging out with that little guy, the
𝗏𝗏.
𝗏𝗏.
God, he loved coming on here.
He did.
He did. He loved you.
Those are the wild
I was thinking
days.
about him this morning when I was having my little reflection moment out by Central Park. Just
You thought of him still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I know he
guy.
loved coming on the show, and he loved because you would just break my balls so much. He loved that.
I love when 𝗏𝗏 would come on. 𝗏𝗏 was well, how tall was he?
3'9".
3'9", had tons of medical problems.
Yeah.
How old was he when he died?
God, early 20s.
Early 20s.
He was young,
And
yeah.
he always was a fixture at the Kid Rock shows. He was on the albums.
Mm-hmm.
And this 𝗏𝗏 loved Kid Rock, and he loved being on stage with Kid Rock.
Yeah, great kid.
And he was just a character.
Yeah. Remember when he popped out of the birthday cake at your birthday?
You in touch with his family at all?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my brother still keeps in touch with his dad. You know, we invite him out to shows and stuff, but his mom still is, you know, still can't.
She can't deal with it.
From what I understand, still very tough for her to deal with. You know, she can't come out to a show and stuff and things like that.
Because she's a broken woman.
Mm-hmm.
You lose your kid, it's a broken thing. Yeah, you just it's
Yeah,
hard.
you know what? You bring it up a good point. I'm not in touch with his family as much as I should be.
Yeah.
I got to straighten that out.
No, you better straighten that out. You know. No.
All right, now you've brought the show to a screeching halt.
Yeah,
We're
what a bummer.
broing out.
Yeah, right. Easy, huh? Are you crying over there? Smack you in the fucking head.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Fine, man. Let's go.
I bet you fucked Loretta Lynn, you devil.
Oh, that is so sacred to say that.
How's your...
You're going to run me out of Nashville for hanging out with you, Howard.
You got this girl now, huh? You got a nice girlfriend?
I'm not going to even speak
Is
on
she
it.
in the business?
You're not even going to...
Showbiz girl?
Nope. Maybe. I don't know.
Nope, maybe I don't know. That's
I just learned not to talk about this years. I learned the hard way.
Why can't you say... You know, I don't get
fucking,
you.
You've had plenty of fucking girlfriends to drill me on. This one's not happening.
Can I tell you something? I'm going to tell you something. You straighten your fucking head out. And I'm going to tell you right now.
Please.
Okay. I told this to some of these guys at Bradley Cooper. I adore my relationship with my wife. I'm proud to talk about her. I like, you know...
Good for you.
Yeah. And good for you.
Does that mean I got to do the same?
Absolutely. Be like me. You're a hero. All right, listen. I'm happy for you. You seem like you're in a good place.
I am.
You know what I mean?
Give me a minute, though. I'll fuck it all up.
Let's get together sometime.
Oh, God.
We really should.
Dinner, break some bread.
Try it
some
again?
good wine.
Let's break some bread.
Talk
When
about the old days.
You're never around New York, are you?
Sure I am.
Are you?
Hop, skip, and a jump.
I'll give you my new number, maybe.
So you don't want to come down to the Camo Wrap Double Wide in Alabama with me?
You know, I wish I was more of a man. You guys would think it would be like having a woman hanging around.
It would be like Deliverance, you know?
Yeah. You guys would have me tied to a tree. Yeah, I know. I'd be nude. You'd be tied to a tree, and you guys would be goofing on me. I just know it'd be a disaster. Ted Nugent skinning me. I shoot myself in the foot with my bow and
That's
arrow.
your worst nightmare.
The new album is called Rebel Soul. You heard one of the tracks. I loved it. For additional information, go to KidRock.com. And don't miss Kid Rock's playlist. Oh, on Howard 101. I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah.
Kid Rock's going to actually, you know the thing that Scott the engineer mangled?
Yes.
Where he played all his favorite songs?
Right. Or actually songs he didn't like.
Yeah, he ended up playing songs he didn't like.
That's kind of funny.
You can hear Kid, he's going to do his own sort of hour music special and just play some of your favorite tunes.
Yeah, a lot of unheard bands.
What is, okay, give me the name of one of your favorite songs that we will hear on that special.
The band 𝗏𝗏s. Should have known. You don't know it, right?
Right.
Great. I think they're out of Austin. I don't really know that much about them. I just know their music's fucking fantastic. It's kind of like between country and the Rolling Stones, like rocking, but still, you know, with a little southern rock tinges.
Right.
Phenomenal players, singers. Nobody's, you know, they're really kind of off the map to the mainstream, so hopefully, hopefully it'll help them out.
Well, thanks for doing that, but that's going to be interesting. All right, Kid Rock, everybody. We'll be back with Robin's News right after these words. Thank you, and best of luck with the new album. Good seeing you.
You don't got a little corridor in here somewhere where I could, like, puff off a cigar real quick, do you? Like, they wouldn't set the fucking building alarms off and shit?
This building's pretty bad with that stuff. Yeah.
Wait.
So, all right, man.
Okay, a fan in here?
Let's try to maybe get together.
Let's see if there's a fan in here. Let's unlock it. I know there's not an alarm.
Wednesday, today, November 29th.
Fucking fire thing right on the wall.
Kid, so you were saying it went well in there.
Yeah, it was fun.
No dirt, no heavy dirt on you this time, so it was.
Nah, sorry, I'm getting boring in my old age, I guess.
You guys are so opposite as far as, you know, you talked about your stances on hunting. You know, politically, he's a outspoken Obama supporter. You obviously a Romney guy. What's the common thread that binds you guys?
We're good Americans. We're good Americans. I think we're all the same, man. We want the best shit for this country. We just have different views how to get there, but at the end of the day, you know, thinking differently is what made this country great. So, you know.
You mentioned
people just need to calm down, not get so uptight about all this shit.
About all the details. We're all trying to achieve one common goal.
Exactly.
Before the interview, you told me you enjoy this little deviation from the cookie cutter press tour that you did.
Yeah.
At the same time, when you're in the studio and you hear a question that Howard's starting to formulate, maybe it's about a girl you were with a long time ago, anything at all, are you starting to be like, oh shit, here we go. This is what I don't like about doing Howard.
You know what you're getting when you come on Howard Stern. You know, I look forward to it as somebody who, I guess, is outspoken, who doesn't fucking lie or bullshit. It's, you know, it's actually a place that I look forward to because I don't have to fucking try to be, you know, PC in any way. Say if they're interviewing me on some mainstream show where, you know, I just want to blurt it out a certain way, but I got to think about it and be like, yeah, you know. Because if you blurt it out a certain way so many times, then they don't want to have you back in any of these shows. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to sell a fucking product, trying to get the music to people. But this is just a place where you can, yeah, it feels like you're sitting around talking with friends.
Let it fly.
Yep.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Good luck with your new album.
All right, man.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Do you believe that the Howard Stern Show is your own show? I just caught him staring at your breasts, I believe. Wait. Is this a gay website? 𝗦𝗵cie, or Medicated Pete, as he's affectionately known, first twitched his way onto the Stern Show scene as Scott the Engineer's intern in the fall of 2009. Since then, his Tourette's-affected lifestyle has captivated both Howard and his legions of fans alike. From his time spent roaming the halls outside of Studio 69 after his appearances, to his failed attempts at romance, to his off-color employment choices, 𝗦𝗵cie's post-internship existence has been a myriad of missteps and awkward moments, often set amid the backdrop of a Cheers-like bar scene in Red Bank, New Jersey, where nearly everybody knows his name. We caught up with Pete during the waning days of summer, and as you're about to see for yourself, despite his local celebrity status, this wandering soul of the Central Jersey Shore is often found strolling aimlessly about. And it's in this bizarre daily journey that Pete both mystifies and beguiles an entire community. Located near the northeast tip of Monmouth County, Seabright, New Jersey is a picturesque Atlantic coastline town that's home to Donovan's Reef, a laid-back beach bar known for its live music and local vibe. And it's also where, as I was about to discover, Medicated Pete often shacks up with his dad, Pete Sr. Apparently, this is the place that Medicated Pete calls home. It's very, very strange to say the least because it looks like it's just an extension of this bar. But let's take a look. How you doing? Are you Peter?
In the flesh.
John Lieberman.
Oh, John, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice
How
to
you
meet
doing?
you. Go on in.
So this is home.
This is home, away from home, absolutely.
It looks like a storeroom or a storage room.
It's a showroom for the bar, of which you saw right over there, Donovan's Reef. And you definitely don't get cold at night with all the stuff here. And you want to see Pete, I think, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to see this, right?
So you and Pete live here, and
yeah.
We're just feet from a huge, beautiful bar on the water.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Makes it very easy.
Where's his room?
Down here. Oh, Christ. Let me see. Hey, Peter. Pete, you up?
Is he naked?
No, come on, John, come on.
Lieberman, what's up?
What's up, man? So, this is the room, huh?
This is the magical room.
This is where it all happens?
Yeah.
Now wait,
yeah.
isn't this supposed to be inflated?
Yeah, I popped it last night.
You popped it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I was having a lot of fun last night and I popped it, so.
You see his girlfriends?
So you sleep in this room.
It was inflated. It looked nice. You know, when you got here last night.
Why isn't it inflated?
I had a lot of fun last night and I accidentally popped it.
Did you hook up last night?
Yeah, I did.
Who?
I did.
With who?
Oh, it was Labor Day weekend, so some random chick.
Pete continued to ramble on about his alleged drunken romp with a mystery woman before providing me with a brief tour of this peculiar beach bungalow bachelor pad. So, this door has no screen,
shit.
as you can see.
Shit.
Putting my hand through it.
Look at this.
Got the trash can. What's in here? Well, that might be a clue as to what happened last night. There's a huge
That might be it.
bottle of Peachtree booze and a McDonald's bag. You remember going to McDonald's last night?
I don't remember that.
Falling somewhere in between a frat boy's dream house and a merchandise hut, the rest of the bungalow is as muddled and messy as most of McAfee's on-air interactions with Howard. Random junk, clutter, and misplaced furniture pieces adorn almost every nook and cranny of their living space. And as I attempted to map out our day together, Pete seemed unfazed by these less than ideal living conditions. What are you going to show me today? Because I really want to see how you live.
Well, basically, the day goes like I start out here, get dressed, obviously, and then go to the library.
All right, well, why don't you get dressed, we'll go over to the bar, and then we'll head to the library, because I really want to see your resume, too.
Sure. Sure.
After going through his not-so-thorough morning routine, Pete and I began our 50-step stroll to Donovan's to meet some members of their staff, along with a very interesting barfly from this beachside staple of the Jersey Shore. Who's this guy?
Get away. This is Dizzy Dave here.
This is Dave?
Everybody calls him Dizzy Dave.
Dave?
In Monmouth County.
You Dave?
I'm Dave.
John Lieberman, Dave. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I know you. I know everybody.
Nice to meet you, Dave.
I just can't figure out who works for Curly or Curly, you know?
How long you known this guy?
Too long. Don't tell me you got a 55-pound pig and a 55-pound drum.
Not everyone at the bar was like my new friend Dave, though. Susie, Donovan's manager, has known Pete for 16 years and helped clarify some of the details surrounding Pete's supposedly wild night with a mystery woman. He claims he met a woman here last night.
Last night? No, there were only guys. I don't think we had any girls in the bar last night. It was raining. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Oh, so there was a girl here last night? Tell me about her.
I guess I was just so fucked up that I just didn't remember shit, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
That usually happens, you know?
I just caught him staring at your breasts, I believe.
Yeah, well.
Does he generally do that?
I mean, yeah, you know, you'll look up and whatever girl is near him, he'll sort of have that Petey look on his face with his jaw kind of open, giggling, and just sort of looking at boobs. Yeah, he does. That happens a lot.
That's what?
That's just me, you know? That's just
So it's excusable because it's you.
Yeah.
But as I got to chatting with more of Donovan's staff, I discovered that Pete was stealing more than just cheap looks down Susie's shirt.
We'll just lurk towards the bar. Not much going on there. Every now and then he might try to swipe some tips off the bar. Yeah, you heard me correctly.
Pete, this is a very serious accusation. So let me ask you this. Have you taken money off the bar, money meant for tips for these hardworking bartenders, and put it in your pocket?
When I've been drunk, I've been accused of that, yeah, and that has happened. And it's just like, I just don't know where my mind's going.
There's stories other bartenders will tell you too, where there's $2 to $3 at a time. So collectively throughout the night, maybe $20.
Still, $20 a night is $20 a night.
He's not drinking. Where's it going?
How awkward is it the fact that he lives
30 feet away.
Well, the most disturbing part is last weekend I found him passed out against the shed with pizza just all over him in his hair.
How does it end up in your hair, and how do you end up passed out over there?
Well, that's the part where it gets kind of dicey. It's like I don't remember any like details or anything. It's just so like abstract.
Pete's recollection of his mozzarella cheese-covered night was providing me with little insight into the reasons behind his inebriated antics. So I decided to check back in with Pete Sr. to learn more about his son's backstory. What is it about your son that our listeners and our viewers might not know?
Peter is smarter than a whip. He has a chemical imbalance, which is Tourette's, okay? He's got a heart the size of a manhole cover. I couldn't be prouder of my boy. He's not a boy anymore, he's a man. He loves the radio. I'll tell you one thing, what Howard has done, and all you guys for him, his self-esteem has gone up so much. It's just incredible. And I appreciate, my wife does too. I mean, I love him. You know, it's Pete and Repeat, Pete Squared. He's been with me, you know, forever. And I told the guys before, he skied around the world with me. He was a model when I was at Skiing Magazine. He's a great skier. You know, he's got a band. He's an incredible drummer. He can sing. He doesn't brag about himself. And somebody that's accomplished as much as he has, it's amazing that he won't tell the story.
As I continued to delve deeper into Pete's past, I uncovered even more about his lifelong bout with physical afflictions. Tell me, Pete Sr., at what age Pete Jr. was diagnosed with Tourette's?
About 2.5, 3 years old. My wife found out he wasn't rolling over. As a mom, it's like, went to the doctor, there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong. And we finally got the diagnosis, a thing called Tourette's.
It wasn't just Tourette's. What other diagnosis?
He was born with, it's a form of cerebral palsy called 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵, which he was paralyzed on the left side.
And he was paralyzed on one side completely?
Left side, yeah. Left side. And that's gone away. But again, people think cerebral palsy is Mongolism, and it's not. Cerebral palsy is a neurological disorder. And that got better through therapy. And you'll see Pete does this. That's Tourette's and that too.
What's the hardest part about being Pete's dad?
Nothing.
Now I've learned that Donovan's is less of a bar to Pete and more like a second home. But now I wanted to go to the place that changed Pete's life forever, the infamous public library. So Pete, how much has this library changed your life?
Before my internship with Howard, I would come here and post resumes online. And I would upload my resumes to different places. Since I got the internship with Howard back in 2009, this has changed my life 720 degrees. I mean, it's been a surreal, great experience. I mean, I can't really put it into words like how much it like changed my life. It's not just an internship. It's not just working for a radio station. You know, it's changed my life socially, and everything about it has changed.
As I continued my stroll with Pete, it wasn't long before I witnessed the magnitude of this life-altering internship.
Everything's been
Clearly a lot of people here know you. We just got a Baba Booey out of a truck. So clearly you're a star here in Red Bank.
I guess you can say. I mean, a lot of people here do know what's going on.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Okay. Why?
A little bit. I don't know. It's just it's excitement. It's a little adrenaline, you know.
Relax. And, we're gonna go in the library. We're gonna see Kathy, and we're gonna look at your resume.
Sounds like.
So relax.
I will. Sounds like a plan.
A former office manager for Howard during his run on terrestrial radio, Kathy Tobin first took notice of Pete a few years ago and realized that she could use her Stern Show connections to help give 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 a much-needed boost into the world of broadcasting. How did this lady change your life?
She changed my life really everywhere, because it wasn't just an internship, you know. I mean, a lot of people recognize me now, and it's a cool feeling to be able to to talk to people, and I feel more confident now. And where I didn't have a lot of confidence before. So.
You're getting teary-eyed. You okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just kind of excited, you know. So.
Clearly touched by Kathy's generosity, McKeffy's fleeting glimpse of emotional transparency was the most real moment I'd shared with him all day, and I was hungry for more. So we sat down at the table where Pete's love affair with literacy all began. For example, what goes through your mind when you see this?
Wow, it just brings back so many memories. I mean, I used to sit here and play with these blocks and, you know, like that. And
that doesn't go in that hole. And see if you can find out which hole that goes in.
Like this one, like that one.
Here,
and,
try that.
Like, I think that goes there.
There you go.
Whoa, look at that.
So you used to spend a lot of time in here.
Yeah,
as a kid.
I did.
And what would you do?
I think I was like reading books and stuff. I think like as a youngster, just started reading children's books.
Can you complete this?
I don't know.
Well, let's try.
Yeah. I think that doesn't go in there. That might go. Nice.
Yeah,
nice. Nice.
All right.
Getting somewhere, huh?
You're getting somewhere. You only have 8 pieces left.
Oh. There you go.
7 pieces left.
There you go. Look at that.
All right.
Look how fast I'm getting with this.
Now you're getting it. Yep.
I'm getting the hang of it now.
All right.
Look at this. Wait a minute. It's not working. I'm sorry.
We only have a couple more hours in town, so.
Oh, okay. Look.
They don't make these as easy as they probably did when you were a kid.
No, they don't. No, this is very complicated. Very complicated. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I think we're almost there, John.
We are. We got 3 left. You're doing real well.
I appreciate that.
I'm not sure who this is more uncomfortable for, you or me. I've been in a lot of uncomfortable situations.
I don't know. I think this might take the cake, you know? This definitely might take the cake.
All right, well, we're going to go do your resume. Try those last 2. There must be holes that fit. And we have to go look upstairs.
Did you get the idea, though?
Well, I get the idea, but let's just see, just so you can complete it.
Did you get, like, the premise of like it's like, you know, you put the round peg through the square hole, sort of, you know, kind of.
What?
Sort of. I don't know. All right.
2 more. All right, 1 more.
You're putting the pressure on me, John.
I know. It's tough. Close. No, 1 more. Come on. You can do it. Seriously. There. All right. It's a little loud for the library, but good job.
That's all right.
So, you came here 30 years ago as a child. How have you changed in that 30 years?
Not much, actually.
That is probably the truest answer that you'll say today. I was beginning to learn that his daily trips to the Red Bank Library are rife with tedious moments like these. And as we made our way to the Internet Lounge, I was curious to see what a resume from the desk of Peter McKeffy looks like. So, summary of qualifications. Highly motivated and responsible. You motivated and responsible?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Except when you pass out in the parking lot of the bar.
With pizza all over me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're familiar with transmission of broadcasts, switching, control of operations of telecommunications systems. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Did you copy that off of somebody else's site?
It just seemed inquisitive.
It seemed what?
It seemed inquisitive.
What?
Or it seemed seemed
inquisitive,
very very intellectual. So,
public address announcer, Red Bank Regional High School.
yeah, I did football games for.
I'm sorry to laugh. Stop laughing, guys. You're making me laugh.
What's that?
Sorry.
No.
So, you were a public address. Come on, man.
I know it's hard to believe, but yeah.
Sorry. Give me.
What the
we
F,
have to
John?
Sorry, we have to be quiet.
WTF?
We have to be quiet because we're in a library. But can you just give me a line of what you used to announce?
Well, like I said, I did football games. I announced football games.
Okay, so what would you say?
And 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Dude, you spit all over me. Okay, say that again. Say that again.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Okay.
You know.
And how long did
So
you?
and so and so.
How long did you have
So and
this?
so has the ball.
How long did you have this gig?
1 season, actually.
Okay, one season.
Yeah. That was it.
All right, and then they got rid of you?
Yeah.
From outdated listings to stretched versions of the truth, it became apparent that this job-seeking redhead's resume needed a serious overhaul.
And the final line on your resume: affiliations, Eagle Scout, Boys Scouts of America.
That's correct.
Boys Scouts?
Boys Scouts, yeah.
What is Boys Scouts?
If Boys Scouts, if you will, not Boy Scouts, Boys Scouts. So.
Is this different from what's commonly known as Boy Scouts?
Right, right.
This is different.
I just added a little S there, just to spice it up a little bit.
On purpose, or?
No, it was a mistake, but I just.
Oh, it was a mistake you're trying to cover up now.
That was an oversight on my part.
So, why should I hire you? If I had a job open as an employer, why should I hire you based on this resume?
I honestly have no clue. No clue at all.
A fitting answer, as I too had no clue as to what Pete was hoping to accomplish on these publicly shared computers each day, until I made a startling discovery while perusing his inbox.
I'm looking in your inbox and I see Match.com, Ashley Madison, 8-minute dating, date disabled. Do you try to date disabled women?
I've looked into it, yeah, but
do you have a fetish for disabled women?
I do not.
And your username is Medical Pete, so people might think you're a doctor.
True.
Medical Pete. Wait. Is this a gay website? You've been invited to meet men NOT players in person?
I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. That is,
Just be honest. Do you?
No. That's really news to me.
Are you interested in men and women?
No, I'm not. I'm not bi.
I'm just a reporter. I'm just trying to find out. I'm trying to get an insight.
No,
so
listen.
I'll ask again.
No.
Are you interested in men and women?
No, I'm not.
Just women?
Just women, yeah.
But you are salivating a little bit at the thought of men.
I would never do that. No.
Are you into disabled people?
I'm into whatever it takes.
Have you had sex with a disabled person?
I have not.
And so I learned this place where Pete spends so much time each week is an integral part of who he really is. But what I was about to find out would shock me to the core.
I have heard on the streets here that you also play the drums.
This is true.
And I know that a lot of days you'll stop into 𝗦𝗵cie_𝗿𝗍 and just start playing.
That's what this is right now, yes.
So
yes.
Take me in, show me what you do.
Sure. This is Nick and Ryan from the 𝗦𝗵cie_𝗿𝗍. Ryan.
What's up,
This is John Lieberman.
How you doing? Hey, Ryan. Good to meet you. How you
Nice to meet
doing?
you. How are you?
Nick, pleasure. So you guys have been here a long time, huh?
Yeah, 25 years.
Wow. Tell me about this guy, what you know about him, and his music ability.
Well, I know he plays drums. I know he's got a cool voice, too. I've seen him get up with Brian Kirk and the Jerks. Oh, yeah. Right? Doing some tunes. Donovan's. Sure, he's one of our regulars here.
All right, and you guys have a set that he can
bang out a few things on, huh?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Even with the endorsement of local music aficionados, I couldn't fathom a scenario where a guy who just moments ago labored over a puzzle tailor-made for toddlers was going to be proficient behind a drum set.
All right, do your thing.
Dave Grohl, he's not, but McAfee's metronome timing was surprisingly solid.
Oh, what happened there?
I got caught off for a moment there.
You missed a couple of them.
Yeah.
Feel pretty good, huh?
As he continued to passionately pound the kit, I found out that drumming helps spark the most primal of Pete's instincts.
Yay!
Now, your face looks angry while you're playing the drums.
I love to get into it, though, you know?
What are you thinking about?
Agora do lago, não. Ó, eu vou soltar aqui pra pegar a termita. Estou sim. Vou pegar mais placa. Tem ninguém lá, pô. Não, tá nós três lá.
Vão pra zona segura.
Ai, você não tem...
Seu colega achou um AAV. Lidar com ele vai valer a pena. Ao trabalho.
Oi?
Alô?
É que essa sala aqui não parece pra todo mundo, só pra quem tem permissão, entendeu?
É, só pra quem tem bilhete premiado.
É, daí você, como nunca tinha entrado no meu Discord, você não recebeu esse bilhete. Ó o cara caindo aqui na frente. Ah, compraram ele, ó. Não vem daqui não, sai fora.
Mas eu não falei nada, tá doido?
A gente falou junto, né?
Na esquerda. Nossa, dois. Derrubei. Na caixa.
Ah, eu tomei dos dois lados.
Finalizei um.
Tá aqui no meu corpo.
Sério?
Aqui não é lugar pra treinar.
Foram pra direita
Aqui é o
já,
gulag.
tá?
Luta e vence pra remobilizar.
Entrou cedo hoje, Guzu.
Ah, resolvi vagabundear um pouco mais cedo hoje.
Que isso? Você tá falando que eu sou vagabunda?
Eu tô falando eu. Tô falando de você. Agora essa carapuça serviu, né?
Ué, mas eu tô fazendo a mesma coisa que você, ué. Se tu tá vagabundeando, eu também tô.
Somos dois vagabundos, então.
Vem comigo.
Subindo.
Ele tá aqui embaixo, não sei se ele subiu.
Não chega assim não, cara. Eu
Esse moleque
assusto.
no ar.
E meu loot, vai dar?
Não faço ideia,
Não, tá.
O lugar já cobriu.
Não, seu loot já foi.
PT3, né? Ixi, tem um cara aí com vocês.
O cara tá no top dele.
Tá onde? Tá aqui, ó. Aqui. Valeu pelo loot, amigo. Você não tem loot?
Sniper. De onde?
Cadê a outra arma desse maluco?
Nossa, é bom que eu tô fazendo desafios semanais. Eu não completei nenhuma semana ainda, não jogo mais.
Vocês preferem caixa de munição ou de blindagem?
Chegando, avança pra zona segura.
Nenhum.
Eu tô full tudo, vai de vocês.
Eu queria um letal aí. Eu tô
Tem uma
sem.
Semtex, certo?
Melhor do que nada.
Eu tenho termita, bah. Ó, duas. Tinha extra na bolsa.
Termita eu jogo muito longe, parei de usar ela.
Cara, peguei de volta a Syntax. O cara tava usando mira curta na cara. Socorro. Ah lá. Tem shield. Na vida. Ai, como que ele não morreu?
Ui.
Nossa, falando nisso... o cara tá jogando de... Vocês não tem lojinha portátil, não?
Não.
Adivinhou?
O cara tá jogando de... Braço forte, velho. Era a Daniela?
Tô indo por aqui, esquece isso. Gás se movendo.
Eu vou falar que se acostumar com essa mira aqui, ela é boa, hein?
Eu que tô de Ruger, então tô aqui por diversão só.
Seu esquadrão entrou na zona segura.
Acostumado a jogar só no mapinha pequeno.
Vocês não querem ir pegar o balão e ir pra algum lugar?
Não, a gente tá safe. Vamos sair daqui pra aqui, ó. Placa nesse PQD. Oh, essa mira aqui tá bugada, ela acerta os tiros. Em cima?
No domo, aham. Tava aqui em cima.
Ah, é lá em cima no bagulho.
É, ele tava ali em cima na beirolinha.
Eu escutei PQD. Ele deve ter se jogado pra dentro do buraco aí.